Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the final series of this season for Florida Tech Varsity Esports. It is NECC Finals. It's going to be a best of 5 versus RPI here. I think these two teams have already matched up before, and Florida Tech did win. That was in a best of 3 series earlier on this year, and I've got Tony with here to cast with me.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hello, hello. Yeah, so we're in draft right now. RPI banning out the Xayah. Xayah has been pretty much permabanned versus Florida Tech. Same with Vex as well. So let's see if they'll ban the Vex here. Away from Fungus Tungus, taking the Xayah away. Probably one of the strongest ADCs in the game. They're actually not going to ban the Vex. They're going to ban Jarvan away from Reset. So, yeah, Reset not being going to be able to get his hands on the Jarvan, but it's fine. I mean, he has a bunch of other champions he could play. Guys, like, he still has the Xin Zhao, he has a bunch of stuff. And it's going to be Karma first pick locked in. The thing with Karma is that, I mean, you see it most often in the support role in bot lane, but you can even put Karma in mid lane, and you can even put it in top lane. And there's the Xin Zhao. Most likely going to get locked in here for Reset. And I like Florida Tech banning away the Jinx. Jinx is like sort of like just a super strong hyper carry, and going to be Kai'Sa for Reset now, or sorry, not for Reset, for Instinct in the bot lane. Now, traditionally, what we see from Instinct when he goes Kai'Sa is he goes like the Ludens Nashers poke Kai'Sa build with Muramana with the Man Immune, and that is quite it's honestly kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
Like if you hit 1W, and will it be the Maokai? Maokai, so people are still liking and prioritizing Maokai in the jungle, even though it was nerfed a lot of patches ago. And yeah, so going to be Maokai picked up here for RPI. Now, what will they go for? Probably an 80 carry with their Karma. What can you go with with no Xayah and no Jinx, like a Felios, Ezreal, Sivir. Okay, Draven. They're going to pick Draven. So they're going to go Draven bot lane for Sky Sailor. Now, that makes me wonder, is it really going to be Karma support? Because with Draven, you want to play something like Nautilus. You want to play something that can go in, like a Thresh, Nautilus, Leona, right? All these types of champions.
Oh, yeah.
The Karma, I mean, it does offer a lot more poke, but I think at this point, it might just be Karma mid. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, Draven can also use that Karma like root that she has, but like, I can see it definitely being a flex pick at this point because we don't know what, because it could work out. I could see how Karma could balance off of Draven. Draven could balance off of Karma, but you definitely would want something more engaging than a Karma as a Draven.
Yep. And they're banning away the Syndra away from Fungus Dungus. Darius was banned as well. Now keep in mind, Dipanator's his Yasuo is banned away this game. He can still play a lot of stuff. He could still play the Yone. Could still play Fiora, Camille, Gwen as well. He could play. And now Gragas being banned away. I like the Gragas ban because Gragas is another champion that is incredibly overpowered. I mean, I'm just gonna say it is just overpowered. The champion is just too strong. It's just too strong, and I like the ban. And there's going to be the Vex taken away from Fungus Dungus in the second round. Now, what do you go for? You still don't know if this Karma still could go support. You don't know what lane the Karma's in, so it's kind of hard to pick. Okay, they're just going to go for the Vigar. The Vigar for Fungus Dungus. I like it. The Vigar for Fungus Dungus. And now you're going to give counter pick over to Dipanator in the top lane. So let's see what RPI picks here. We'll see where the Karma ends up going. Still looking for maybe a mid laner and a top laner. Oh, so yeah, it is going to be Nautilus support and Karma mid lane. If that gets locked in, yep. Nautilus support. There it is with the Draven. And the thing with Nautilus is that I like the Braum from Jono. Nautilus, I think Braum is basically a counter to Nautilus. Nautilus can't really do much versus Braum. Well, it's more the fact that Nautilus wants to engage, but Braum is perfectly fine with you engaging into him, he'll just shield and stun you, and then he's just chilling. You're dead basically after that. So what is RPI looking for in the top lane? You could go, or maybe it might be Maokai top. It could be Maokai top. That could be a thing. And it's going to be, okay, Aatrox actually top lane for RPI. Aatrox was actually buffed this patch. I don't know what they buffed. Something about his ult's damage, and I don't know what they buffed about it, but
Aatrox.
Aatrox.
In the most recent patch?
Yeah, it's 13.9. It came out this morning.
Yeah.
There has been some changes. Rework.
Yeah. I played it. I played against that this morning actually, or earlier today. It was crazy. She kept turning into a minion, and then kept trying to get me to trying to get me confused and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I kept just autoing the minion, so she would die immediately, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's if you don't know, Nico now can basically turn into anything. She can literally become a ward of a minion, which can she become a tower? I don't know.
I don't
she can
think
become
so.
Like the.
But I have seen the ward.
Yeah, the monsters as well, like the jungle camps and all that. Nico can turn into that and try to surprise you. But yeah, in the end, both team comps have a very, very nice mix of damage. The Xin Zhao for reset, one of his his highest performing champion in terms of games won, or actually maybe not. I don't know. I'm just saying stats for fun. I like, but whenever we see the Xin Zhao for reset, it is very, very strong. He likes that champion a lot. Lots of early ganking power, lots of skirmishing. But the top side as well for RPI, Omniscient and Tiny Tibot. Maokai Aatrox has a lot of 2v2 power as well. Karma versus Vigar, it seems kind of boring. It just seems they're just gonna farm. They'll poke each other. Karma will poke Vigar. And yeah, Mercury Treads probably on Florida Tech's mind to purchase this game, especially when it's against Maokai Karma and also a Nautilus. But of course, if Sky Sailor gets a little too far ahead on the Draven, could be an issue for Florida Tech. But the one thing that Draven does, is horrible against is long range. In Vigar and Kai'Sa, especially if Instinct goes the poke Kai'Sa build with W max and the W evolve, the Draven will not be able to do walk anywhere because the Kai'Sa and the Vigar have such long range. Vigar's long range is obviously his cage. If he gets the cage, Draven's pretty much dead. Yeah, that's basically Draven's weaknesses are long range and just hard CC or CC because Draven can't deal with any of those things. So the Vigar and the Kai'Sa, especially if the Kai'Sa gets ahead.
Oh, most definitely. Kai'Sa is able to go that as well because they have so much AD on their team that the other teammates will also do AD. So it's viable.
I like the Fiora as well. It's a pretty traditional counter to Aatrox. I mean, it's kind of actually Fiora versus Aatrox. You could argue either side could win. So we'll have to see because Fiora can parry pretty much almost all of Aatrox's stuff. But the thing is, if you parry one of Aatrox's Qs, he has the rest of them. So yeah. And also another thing why Aatrox is kind of not that. Well, obviously he was nerfed, but Aatrox is all of his mythics aren't even they don't feel good. You can go Eclipse and be okay, this Eclipse is alright, but you feel a little bit too squishy. Actually the shield makes you not that squishy, but you can go Gore Drinker. Gore Drinker doesn't feel bad. You could also go what's it called? You can go Hydra into Jack Show. I've seen that build as well. Black Cleaver into Jack Show. There's actually a lot of different build paths that Aatrox can go, but we'll have to see. As for the jungle matchup, Maokai against Xin Zhao here. Maokai is a champion that you have to kind of you just have to gank. You can't get away with just farming permanently because I mean you're not an Evelyn or a Nidalee or something like that, an actual AP carry, an AP carry jungler that can just farm. Well, those you don't just want to farm, obviously. Got to apply some pressure to the lanes, but Maokai, you got to make stuff happen. Your kit is very, very good at making ganks happen, and you have a lot of control over the jungle as well with your saplings. If you can get some saplings into the enemy jungle, you can spot out their jungler as well as protect your own jungle by placing saplings around, obviously, the bushes in your jungle. But the thing with Draven Nautilus versus Kai'Sa Braum, what are we thinking? Honestly, I like the Kai'Sa Braum is just super safe versus Draven Nautilus. The thing about Kai'Sa is that if Kai'Sa wins lane, the game is like very hard to deal with Kai'Sa if she wins lane. But Kai'Sa, I think right now she kind of doesn't win lane. She just like farms and like hopes for the best, and then yeah, Kai'Sa is like notoriously like a hyperscaler. Well, not a hyperscaler, but like a champion that excels very well once you get or an 80 carry star that excels very well once you get a lot of like basically just items. I mean, every ADC is pretty much like that.
Yeah, I've never seen a situation where like Kai'Sa, or like I've never seen a season where Kai'Sa was like bad per se. I mean, even when the mythic items came out, there was a lot of mythic items that fit Kai'Sa really well, and I do remember they had to have a lot of nerfs on Kai'Sa's kit because of it. But yeah. I've never really seen Kai'Sa be, kind of like useless. Like she's always in a state of like usefulness. She's able to do something with items, you know what I mean? Just because of her passive, just because of like the stacks that's on her passive, and just because of her invisibility if she has enough attack speed. But I've never really seen her be, even when she's like down in farm or like down in kills, she still like has a use. She still can do something.
Yeah, I mean, well, I kind of disagree. I think that like it depends who she's against. If she's against like a Xayah or another champion that's just extraordinarily strong, then I think that she's just useless. Like the thing about Kai'Sa is that you need items, and if you just ulted to a team fight, I mean, if you're not strong, you're just gonna die instantly. But
well, yeah,
that's just how it is. Anyways, Instinct does have the Halo Blade, so, and he also has Sorcery secondary, so it's very likely he is going his or like the poke build, and yeah, exhaust for Sky Sailor. Gonna help him against when Reset and Dipanator try to get onto him, and Dipanator does have Ignite as well with Grasp, so he is looking for some kills in top lane, and also the Ignite will help him. I mean, the Ignite anti-healing is like sort of just like it's not something that you actually kind of notice. I mean, it's okay, you kind of notice it, but like not in the early stages of the game, at least against Aatrox, because in the early stages of the game, I mean, Aatrox doesn't have that much healing compared to when he has his items. But yeah, both teams doing a little 5-point, getting some wards down for some vision. And wait, Omniscient has Guardian. Is that? I've never seen a Maokai jungle go Guardian.
I guess he's really he's really just going for the ganks.
He really wants to protect his team. Yeah. I mean, I think Aftershock or Phase Rush.
Yeah, I've only seen Aftershock. I don't think I've ever seen a Guardian.
Okay. Yeah, but I like the pathing. I'm liking the pathing so far, or like where they're starting. I like Omniscient. Obviously, he wants to help out his bot lane the most. He has that Draven Nautilus. He'll be able to get ganks he'll be able to get pretty easy ganks off. And Reset, pathing topside. You could get some ganks with the Vigar Cage and with Dipanator having Ignite, wanting to pressure that pretty volatile lane. And it looks like Rush into lane has already shoved in the first wave under the tower. And yeah, Fungus, just yes that. I'm gonna miss a few. Braum Q landing onto BB Pain. Is it just me? Is it lagging a bit? I don't know.
Yeah,
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Dipanator, he has level 2. Uh-oh. Poke Fiora build, or like the Poke Fiora rune setup. You go Grasp, Scorch, and you just throw your Qs. Get the Vitals, deals a lot of damage. Now it looks like Sky Sailor and DB Pain have got this wave shoving in. Omniscient, if they want to dive this, Omniscient might have to hurry up a bit to get to bot lane. Actually, no, it's a seed. They're fine. It's going to be a little tricky to dive. I don't think it's that doable. They're both full HP. If they really want to dive, they would have to chunk Instinct and Jono out a bit more. Or at least get one of their sums, or some of their sums, before they would go for a dive. But it looks like BB Pain, or Omniscient, sorry, is just going to chill in this bush down here. And we saw this last series against Florida Tech's bot lane as well. Ooh, BB Pain barely missing. Yeah, that hook barely missing. And you saw on the top, Dipanator trading against Tiny T-Bot. And Omniscient is not going to find anything in bot lane here. Saw that against Florida Tech as well the last series. That's what the enemy jungler did. They just sat in the bot lane bush, waited for something to happen. Dipanator has to be careful. Yeah, he actually flashed out of there. Knowing he has no riposte, he is not going to be, like, if he took that, that would be a lot of HP lost. And that would have not been very good, but both junglers taking the crabs, rush into lane. Inside the cage. Oh, throws the Q, but it hits the minions. Oh, Dipanator. Using his riposte, you got to be careful a bit. The thing about Aatrox against Fiora is that Fiora has to be careful when she uses her riposte because it's a pretty long cooldown. And actually, rush to lane here, trapped inside the cage, reset with the gank, gonna force out his flash. And rush into lane, and no flash. Oh, a hook by BB Pain onto Jono, but Jono is gonna throw up the shield. Guardian proc as well is gonna help him out, and a pretty slow early game. I mean, reset is in the mid lane again. He's just sitting here. Fungus Lung is actually flashing to get the cage here, and reset gonna flash in as well. Now rush into lane. He has no flash, and it's gonna be Fungus Dungus with the first blood. And that's the power of the regank when you have no flash. And Dipanator as well. He has Ignite. Tiny T-Bot has to be careful here. Tiny T-Bot gonna flash out of there. Ooh, Dipanator taking so much minion damage. Tiny T-Bot is literally 1 HP though. And Dipanator and Tiny T-Bot barely get out of there. That was really, really close. The amount of minions there was what kind of saved Tiny T-Bot, because if there were no minions there, Dipanator would just queue back in. But the minions were beating down on Dipanator.
Wasn't that Dipanator? That was Dipanator's Ignite as well, so.
Yeah, and flat. Well, his flash was burned as well.
His flash was burnt, yeah.
Yeah. And now, I mean, he's gonna try to get the wave. The wave's kind of is frozen here, but it doesn't matter because Tiny T-Bot TP'd back and will probably break it. Get the wave crash. So Dipanator's gonna lose some XP and gold here from the minions crashing.
To find the one, the other graphic is the same one as this one.
So this is what you like to see if you're Tiny T-Bot, you know. The Poke Fiora with Ignite has not killed you yet in lane. So you're chilling. All you have to do is survive. And I mean, wait, he TP'd. He took a tower shot, and now he shoved the wave, and now he reset. And honestly, it's if he can buy another, like an actual good item, it's not even that bad because what do you call it? He buys his boots and a pink ward. Looks like reset here. Yeah, he's gonna have to get out. Maokai Omniscient coming in from the river. And Tiny T-Bot coming back into lane. Looks like RPI starting up the dragon here. He's got that bot Fryo. He does have Sky Sailor and BB Pain have just permanently shoved every wave under Florida Tech's tower. And I think Sky Sailor is building towards the SFB now. It looks like Florida Tech might want to fight this. Yep. Fungus Lung is coming from the top side of the river here. Jono has a shield up. BB Pain going in. So is Omniscient. Gonna go in. The cage does it. BB Pain. Fungus Lung is gonna grab the kill. I think Sky Sailor flashed in to grab the kill as well. Double kill for Fungus Dungus. Can they get to kill the dragon though? Ooh! Fungus Dungus with a triple kill on the Vigar and the dragon as well for them. And Fungus Dungus, yeah, he'll secure the dragon as well. And off of that, Florida Tech, I mean, they're just, the Vigar is 4-0. That is what's scary. The Vigar is 4-0. They got that dragon. I mean, you cast the Draven in, right? The Draven was farming, got all those axes, and I think he got the kill before he died. So he's gonna get a lot of extra gold from his passive. But, I mean, the Vigar is gonna be an issue here. The Draven can't really deal with Vigar. just because of the amount of range that Vigar will have over the Draven in fights. It'll be very, very hard.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm back. I don't know if you were trying to talk to me, but there was a problem with the overlay, and I was like, I could not find the right picture for it. But we're back, and here we see Fiora trying to take that fight with Aatrox. But that Aatrox is overly powerful right now for like no reason.
Well, no, he's strong. He has his pickaxe.
Yeah.
He also has a pretty big wave, so Dipanator doesn't really want to fight him inside that wave. Yeah, and Omniscient is up.
Oh
there
yeah,
as well.
and I'm not sitting here.
Maybe Omniscient wants to start up the Herald. Get that Herald going. It looks like he'll just retreat into his own jungle and get his Gromp and Wolves. Now it's all around. If I'm reset in this situation, I'm just playing around my mid laner. Fungus gets extraordinarily strong here. He's gonna start up this Herald, but they do see it. Aatrox has no TP and he just reset, so it's gonna be a while before Tiny Tibot comes if RPI wants to contest this Herald. And it looks like they're not gonna contest it, they're just gonna give it. Or wait, Reset's just gonna run away. Okay, Reset's not gonna do it. And actually, taking that fighting in the ball here. Exhaust dropped into Instinct. Instinct flashes away. W misses. Sky Sailor is gonna get taken down. The Kaisa passive auto attack takes down Sky Sailor. Instinct has to be careful here. BB Pain is gonna get chased down. BB Pain still has flash. Jono not gonna decide to chase after him, and that just feels so bad, especially when you're playing Draven. Draven as a champion, you just want to get ahead in lane. You just want to like basically roll the enemy in lane, and he did get his passive cash in earlier in that fight, but dying in the lane, not very good for him. And the Kaisa going towards the Manamune, and look, Dipanator is just harassing Tiny Tibot here. Going back in, ooh, if he landed that stun, he had Flashing Knight, could have potentially gone in with the Grand Challenge. And maybe they look to dive top lane here. It looks like Fungus and Reset are both coming up, and Tiny Tibot is gonna have to deal with this big wave. It is a very big wave. He has Tiamat, so he can clear it decently fast, but yeah, Fungus and Reset are already here, and it looks like Tiny Tibot, yep, with the help of the Vigar Cage, he will just go down. It's gonna be Reset who grabs it, drops the Herald as well for plates, and Tiny Tibot is not happy about that fight.
He's in a bad spot right now.
Yeah. 3 people in his lane, losing all of his plates, pretty much. And yeah, looks like Maokai Omniscient here in the bottom lane looking for something, but Jono gonna actually jump in and kind of, yeah, he's gonna use the ult as well. The Kaisa ult coming in, but it's not gonna do much. Nautilus ult as well with the Maokai ult chain. Maokai coming in from behind Omniscient and jumping down to Jono. TP from Fungus into the bot lane, and they're only gonna get the kill onto Jono there. Rush into lane as well, coming down. This guy said that he has no mana. He's building towards the Essence Reaver first, which is pretty traditional. On Draven, there's a lot of build paths you can go, but the more common one now is like Essence Reaver into Infinity Edge. It's a lot of damage. And it also helps with your, obviously the Sheen procs as well are really nice. And looks like, yeah, Fungus has completed Luden's Echo. And Instinct is stacking his way towards the Muramana and the Manamune. Or he has the Muramana, he's going towards the Manamune. And once he gets the Manamune, it's gonna be kind of disgusting, honestly. The Kaisa Ws are gonna they just one-shot you for fun. But yeah, Omniscient.
I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
Okay. Yep. Now, Instinct with the Amtone confirms he is building towards Luden's Echo now, so he can be going that AP route. Instinct, Reset has the completed Gore Drinker, and Dipanator has Divine Sunder. And now, honestly, Florida Tech, with all the massive item advantage that they have, pretty much all over except for bot lane. I mean, Sky Sailor does have the Essence Reaver completed. You just want to fight. Florida Tech are going to start up this dragon. It's going to be an Infernal Dragon as well. It's going to be very, very good for them. Yeah, and Dipanator is rotated to the bot lane. We've got a free Infernal Dragon for Florida Tech. And what soul is it going to be? Okay, Chemtech Soul.
Chemtech Soul.
Yep. Very, very good. healing, right? It's the healing and shielding one. I actually don't even.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
It gives healing and shield power, with also the soul being that you take less damage under, I think it's like, I don't know, 4th of your health or something like that.
It's not too shabby. That's actually pretty insane for the champions like Fiora and Xin Zhao, who want to be brawling a lot. So, I mean, yeah. Tiny to bot, building towards the Ravenous Hydra. Honestly,
I don't know if I can check what soul does in this spectator room though.
You can't, I don't think. Okay, wait a minute. There's a fight in bot lane here. Jono, you put down the ult. Omniscient is here, yep. And it looks like the kill goes over to BB Pain. Jono is going to W over the wall. Nice from Reset there to come in and not force Jono's flash there. But it's Instinct who goes down, but it's BB Pain who picks up the kill. And they used the Maokai ult and the Draven ult. They used all their ults actually for that. And it's Maokai, or it's BB Pain who picks up that kill, so you know, you kill them, but at what cost? You didn't get the kill.
Yeah, the Draven's in a weird predicament right now because it's not even like he's getting his passive for getting the kills. He's not getting the extra gold, therefore like he's kind of just on an even playing field with Kai'Sa, or not even even. I'd say Kai'Sa's a little bit ahead, but I don't think she is in gold. Oh no, definitely not.
No, Draven cashed in his passive at the dragon fight. And he had like a lot of stacks as well.
Oh, he can. Oh.
Yeah. He did.
I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he cashed it in there. So that's why he has the Essence Reaver.
Yeah.
The Draven passive is giving so much gold. Now Omniscient building towards the demonic embrace. The one thing that I don't like about, especially since I play jungle. One thing I don't like about Chemtexel is that these massive vision cones are just kind of annoying, especially when you're playing jungle. It looks like Dipanator, you're fighting against Tiny Bot. The Ignite goes down as well. Grand Challenge as well. I don't think can the Maokai ult reach in time. It will not reach in time, but it looks like Reset is here. Omniscient gonna flash in onto Dipanator. Ooh, Dipanator with that tower shot is gonna go down. Omniscient picking up the kill. Reset is here. Fungus Dungus was also hovering, but it looks like he'll go back into the mid lane. Skyscaler and Baby Pain really have to get something going. If they can get 2 kills, a 2v2 kill, a double kill for Draven, they'd be in a really good spot. But Jono actually might go down here. Oh, as I said that, exactly. Skyscaler goes in and 1 kill for him. Almost another kill. Instinct going.
Almost a double.
Well, BB Pain got the kill, but that's exactly what you needed. I mean, you had full sums, everything. You should probably just straight up win that. Like, the Kai'Sa doesn't have enough DPS to, like, contest you or to fight you in a straight 2v2. So very nice. Rush into lane here. You might have to flash. Yep, you'll flash out of that. That's the power of the Vygar cage. It's just annoying. It's just annoying to play against. The Vygar cage is just fills up the whole lane. And if you're stuck inside and someone's coming towards you, like Reset there, you have to flash away, or else you're just dead. So rush into lane. He is going a very different build. He's going Rod of Ages. I mean, I don't even know if that's good on Karma. I don't know. I have no clue.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but like Omniscient here, he has no flash. He's probably gonna die here. You have the Vygar cage.
When he still gets stunned by the Vygar cage, yeah.
Yeah, he still gets stunned. I mean, he has no flash. And second Herald as well, forward attack. There is a dragon as well coming up. In less than a minute here. Chemtech dragon. And with second Herald as well, Floor Tech can use that to their advantage. Get some, or crack open this mid tower is probably what they want to do with this Herald. Get some more, you know, open up the map a bit. Dipanator is going to hold down this bot tower. Skyscaler is building towards the Infinity Edge now. Yep, they're going to try to crack open this mid tower, and they're going to probably rotate into the bottom river for Dragon. And if RPI decide to fight this will probably be like the last stand for them. If Draven pops off here and kills everyone, then it's good. Otherwise, it's lost. That's just how it is, honestly. But I mean, they do have the Maokai with the completed Demonic Embrace. He just taking double level 10 as well. He has his ult. He can maybe look for something, try to catch out Fungus Dungus. Fungus Dungus does have flash. He just TP'd back mid lane with the already completed Death Cap. Yeah, somebody check that guy's AP. Wait, can you actually check Vygar's AP?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, he has 676 AP at 17 minutes, and yeah, rush into lane. I think he just blast coned over the wall. Caught off guard, and Florida Tech's entire team is there, and this Vigar is looking for something now. Looks like RPI trying to contest here, but look, there's not much they can really do. Fungus is here as well. Tiny Tog. Oh, the Maokai ult can catch up Fungus, but it's not really going to do much. They're not going to be able to follow up on it, and Florida Tech are going to grab a Chemtech Dragon, and with that, they're on Chemtech Soul points. All the while, Tiny Tiba has been split pushing top. I think he's about to get that top tower. Yep, he's gonna get 2 towers, so not too shabby. Especially those outer towers are a lot of gold. So he has his fully stacked Ravenous Hydra as well. And with his back, we'll see. Maybe you could go Black Cleaver now, or you could just go straight into your Mythic app. And he's probably gonna go. He's gonna go Gore Drinker with the Iron Spike Whip. Ooh, the hook barely missing. Onto Jono. Now Reset. Reset hasn't backed for. He hasn't bought in a long time, I think. So, see what he goes for next. Yep, I think he's probably building towards the Black Cleaver. Black Cleaver is just an item that's just so strong.
And there goes Draven with the Infinity Edge, as you were talking about.
Infinity Edge and Berserker Greaves. The thing with Draven Nautilus is that you have to just kill the Kaisa over and over again. Nautilus has Hex Flash and Ult and Ignite. Draven has Exhaust up. You just have to basically, like just go on Kaisa. Just go on Kaisa and try to kill her. Maybe try to bait out Jono's shield before. Just have to kill on repeat. Like he has, now that Instinct has the Ludens, he's gonna be building. He's pretty close, or actually, is he? Yeah, he's pretty close to the Manamune as well. Actually, 267 out of 3. Is it 320 or 360?
It's 360, I think.
Yeah, it's 360. He's actually not that close. So it's gonna require a little bit to get online, to get that online. Well, Fungus been farming up a storm in the mid lane. Oh, Reset gonna find out BB Pain here. BB Pain knocked up. Gonna get the root onto Reset and BB Pain. Oh, flashing away. Jono is here, but the Maokai ult still hits both of them. And if BB Pain had not flashed like that, the cage would have hit him. But it looks like if Tiny Tibot wants to fight here, Jono flashing away. Meanwhile, Reset and Dipanator on the other side of the fight, fighting a big cage from Fungus. Reset gonna grab the kill on to BB Pain. Instinct ulting in again. Dipanator gets the kill on Russian. Omniscient trying to run away. The cage lands. Oh, so much! Tiny Tibot almost gets one shot by the Vigar. Oh, Tiny. Okay, Fungus flashing in, grabbing the kill into Sky Sailor, and that is one very, very fed and one very, very strong Vigar.
I'm gonna take another AP check.
Yeah.
Almost 800 ability power.
Yep, 800 AP.
20 minutes into this.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's the thing about Vigar. Like, he had a pretty free lane. Reset helped him out getting that kill on rush into lane, like at level 3 or level 4, and then from there, Karma can't really kill or apply that much pressure to Vigar in lane, so it's just free farming for Fungus. And now with the Baron picked up at 21 minutes, Chemtech Soul coming up in a minute and 30. Florida Tech, they have a 6k gold lead. It would, honestly, the gold lead would be even higher if it weren't for Sky Sailor.
I didn't even know Kaisa could ping that she had evolved her abilities. But yeah, there we go. See the Kaisa with the evolved Q and the W.
Or just the W, I think, right?
No. She's able to get the Q because of Manamune.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought you only get it when it's fully stacked. I guess also she has adaptive force. She's gonna get that. She's getting that per level as well. Just base 80 per level.
Yeah, she's getting enough that she can. It's probably just at 100. I don't know if I could.
Oh, Omniscient flashing onto Instinct here. Yeah, it looks like Instinct will go down. Fungus has a one-shot Omniscient under the tower as well. Reset going onto Sky Sailor. Sky Sailor cannot do anything. He will go down. Tiny Tibot is here, rushing to lane. Also, I think just TP'd in. Fungus, he has to be careful here. Ignite dropped onto him. He's into the Zanyas. Tiny Tibot is here. Double kill for Reset. Tiny Tibot is not going to be able to kill him, but rushing to lane. Gets the shutdown onto Vigar, and Reset is here to auto attack and to ace them. And RPI I mean, Omniscient, he did go for that play onto Instinct. He saw Instinct immediately flash onto him. They did kill him, but in the end, they get ace for it. And all the while, Dipanator wasn't even that fight. Dipanator's bot lane split pushed.
Yes.
One-shotting the tower, Fiora style.
I mean, this Draven did get a little bit of money because I did see he got a single kill, but it wasn't even onto Fungus Dungus. The Karma got that.
Well, yeah. The Karma got the shutdown, and I mean, the Karma getting the shutdown is like you want it on the Draven or the Aatrox, right? Like the
Exactly.
Karma with this build is going to be more tanky than dealing damage. So yeah, now Fungus Dungus. I mean, he is I don't doubt he'll probably hit 1,000 AP this game.
Oh, most definitely. Let's do like another check.
Another check real quick. Yep,
900. Yeah, most definitely hitting
900.
1,000. No shot. He's not.
Well, I mean, unless the game ends in the next
Unless
fight,
it-
which
yeah.
it probably will. I mean, they just picked up the Chemtech Soul. The Draven, being the strongest member on the side of RPI, he can't do much against a fed Vigar, and now Kai'Sa, Instinct has the completed Muramana with the man immune. Yeah, it's just too much to deal with the amount of range that Vigar and Kai'Sa have.
What item do you think Kai'Sa's going next?
Cosmic Drive? I think so, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Probably going to be the Cosmic Drive. Flora Tech, they're grouped as 4 near this mid lane. Gonna leave Dipanator in the side lane. Duke it out against Tiny Tabat. And the one thing about having long range is that it makes it super easy to siege. If you try to walk up against Florida Tech, guess what? The Vigar puts his cage, and you can't do anything. If you get hit by the cage, you just die. Non-Mission is forced to use the Maokai ult, but now with no Maokai ult, they'll just walk in. Oh, Omniscient actually gonna get caught by this, and that is so much damage. Yeah, the amount of, I mean, the Vigar just, that's the thing about sieging against Vigar. You can't siege, or like you can't like anti-siege, stop the siege. Yeah, Florida Tech. Hey, spoilers.
Well, for you, not for everybody else.
Yeah, but they're just gonna group bot here, and honestly, there's not much that RPI can really do here. Unless Sky Sailor pops off. Florida Tech are just too strong. Other champions have hit basically their power points. Gonna grab that inhibitor for free. Maokai ult coming in. Gonna be blocked away by Jono. And actually gonna fight this. Reset, I think, just jumped in with his ult. Massive Gorge Rinker kill for him. He is taking up so much damage. Shut down over to the Aatrox, and it looks like big Vigar cage as well is gonna get them very, very low. Fungus Dungus brought down his Onyas. He's gonna flash away. Kai'Sa W's coming in as well. Dipanator is back there with the Grand Challenge. He's gonna get the last proc. Gonna bring down EV Pain, and with that, Florida Tech, they ace RPI, and I think, do they have a wave mid lane? Yep, they have a wave mid lane, so they'll probably end the game right here. And just like that, I mean, overall, I mean, this game from Florida Tech was just dominance, to be honest. It was just dominance. Yep. Game 1 to Florida Tech. 11k gold lead. And yeah. 2 more games to go. Or at least 2. We'll have at least 2 more games, so yeah, I think we're going to go to a little break here before we're game 2.
We will be right back, guys.
What are they in draft?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Florida Tech versus RPI, League of Legends game. Last game, we saw Florida Tech dominate RPI.
Yeah. I mean, that Vigar, what was it, like 900, probably 960 LP or
Around that 960 AP.
At like 22 minutes is pretty insane. It's very hard to deal with. The Draven not able to do too much against that range. And it looks like same band so far for Florida Tech. They're on the blue side now. Gonna be anyway the Zillion, Olaf, Zaya, and Yasuo. So same bands for RPI so far.
It's weird. If I was RPI, I would immediately get rid of that Vigar. But
yeah,
who knows?
Get rid of the Vigar too.
Maybe their mid laner won't play something like Karma. Play something more abusive to abuse that Vigar in lane. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. They're going to pick up the Jinx for Reset, or sorry, for Instinct in the bot lane. And now it's going to be Seraphine, and another flex pick for them. Seraphine can go mid lane, can go bot lane, in both roles in bot lane as well, support and in the carry position. So we'll see how that goes. Could go mid lane. I mean, they did do that thing where they picked Karma and they just went mid lane with Karma. So it could be mid lane Karma. Or sorry, mid lane Seraphine. But we'll have to see.
Another Maokai.
Yep, another Maokai.
Will Florida Tech get this Vigar locked in? Because, I mean, he was good last game. Who knows?
Yeah. Or they won't go for Vigar and they'll just like... Maybe RPI... With the Seraphine, they have a little bit more range than the Karma and a little bit more damage and more utility overall. So, we'll see. Gonna be a Braum again. Gonna be the Braum again. For Jono in the bot lane. Gonna be a Silas for Fungus Dungus. I like the Silas. I like the Silas. Boom. Silas is just a champion that if you play it, it just feels fun to play. Like the champion is super smooth. Like the passive auto attacks, I don't know what about it. Like the sound that you get, like the sound that the passive auto attacks make, it's just like very satisfying. The champion is so satisfying to play. But yeah, he has 2 good ults that he can take so far. So
I was about to say both ults at the LPI would be useful on Silas. Even the Senna ult, they're just giving him ults.
Just give him more ults for fun. They do have so Senna. So now with the Senna locked in, it could be Senna Seraphine bot lane. It could be just Senna bot lane with another support and Seraphine mid. They still have a lot of options for the bot lane here for RPI. So we'll see. In the second round here, though, yeah, they're going to be banning away some junglers away from Reset. The Xin Zhao banned away. I suspect that they might also ban the Viego from Reset, but they're going to ban away the Tahm Kench. They're acknowledging that Seraphine might go mid lane and that it's Senna Tahm Kench fasting bot lane. So they're going to be banning that away. And what will they ban? Viego, you can just ban like a top laner or a jungler. Viego, Fiora, Yone, Camille, Darius. What will they ban? Yep, Camille. So they're going to ban away Camille. Not going to allow that to happen. So what that tells you, banning away the Camille, they want to pick something tanky, right? Maybe they pick something like the Malphite, something like an Ornn. Those champions do not have a fun time when Camille gets Divine Cinder. So we'll see. It's going to be Cassante.
There it is, the Cassante.
Cassante. Well, I mean, I would classify Cassante as an assassin, but that's just me.
That ult is crazy.
Yeah, no. It's not even the ult. It's what happens after the ults.
Yeah.
He just like dashes around you like it's Katarina getting resets, one-shotting you. But yeah, Cassante for RPI's top laner here. Gwen picked up for Dipanator, and it's going to be the Viego. Picked up for Reset, one of his most played champions, probably his favorite champion. He is a big fan of Viego and Reset champions in general. So with this last pick here, we'll see what RPI plan to do with the Seraphine. I think it's going to be Seraphine mid, and they're going to pick some support here. Or I might be mistaken, and they try to counterpick the Sylas. Cassante ult as well for Sylas is not even that bad as well.
I don't think I've ever seen it happen. I've never seen a Sylas use
Ooh.
Cassante ult. Oh, Fiora.
It's going to be Cassante mid. It's Cassante mid then, and
Yeah.
Fiora top. Okay, so they're going to move Cassante into the mid lane. They're going to have Seraphine, Senna bot lane, and Fiora top lane. That's an adaptation that I did not see, actually. But it is true. You can go Cassante mid. And I don't think Sylas... It's not even that bad for Sylas, though. It's melee versus melee. It's not too shabby of a matchup for him. And the Fiora versus the Gwen. I mean, that matchup, I have no idea how it goes. But what could be interesting as well is if it's Seraphine that goes in the like the carry position, or if it's Senna that goes in the carry position. I think it's gonna be Senna in the carry position with Seraphine support, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. Because it could be either or, honestly. It could be either or.
Yeah, it could.
But
I personally think it's the opposite. I think it's going to be the Seraphine ADC. But
Okay.
that's only because, like, I do know Senna, when she's in the ADC position, will get a lot less souls. But I guess she can offset that, like, if she just has money, you know what I mean? She can just get items and become strong that way as well. But,
yeah, you're right about
Yeah,
that,
I don't know.
actually. The only time you would see, like, Senna in the AD role, or, like, taking that role is you have, like, if you're doing, like, fasting Senna. With,
Yeah.
like a Cho'Gath or, like, a Tom
Somebody's
Kench.
going to take the... Yeah.
Yeah. You're right about that. But she still goes... I mean, okay, when you have Senna in the bot lane, you don't really have the role of support in AD. You just have who's taking the farm and who's not taking the farm.
Who's not taking the farm, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. That's basically how it goes. And usually a Senna, right now, you don't want to be the one taking the farm because of, you know, the souls. You get less souls. So...
It's a lot less as well.
Yeah, a lot less souls. And actually, the Sylas pick here, he has, like, at least 3 good ults that you could use. Seraphine ults, Maokai ults, Cassante ults. Senna ult is but like those other ones, like Maokai ult and
The other
Seraphine
ones
ult
are better,
like,
yeah.
are insane. Especially since the AP scaling as well just helps Sylas out even more.
I don't even know what Cassante ult would even, like, look like on Sylas, but I think it would look good. I think it would definitely work.
And especially since Flortech just have a lot of damage on their team. They have... Actually, wait. With the Sylas and Viego, it would be, like... It's just a really, like, brawly mid-jungle duo here. Gonna want to be fighting a lot. They have a lot of damage with the Sylas and the Viego. Lots of lockdown as well with the Sylas chains and the Viego stun. They also... I mean, on the other side, Cassante Maokai, it's not too much... They don't have, like... They have decent amount of damage, but they're a bit tankier and beefier. But it is going to be Seraphine in the carry position then, with Senna support. And, I mean, against Jinx Braum, I mean, the thing about Jinx is that she just has so much range, and so much, like, AoE damage and hyper carry potential. If she gets one Get Excited reset in team fight, yeah, it's not pretty. Her whole team's getting wiped. Obviously, if she has items. But yeah, what about these team comps? I like both team comps. I think RPI's team comp is interesting. It's a bit of an adaptation. It's completely different from their last one, from the last game. Got a lot more beefiness and brawliness with the Cassante now in the mid lane. And they swapped out their bot lane. They're going to be playing a more passive-y and farmy bot lane with the Seraphine Senna, rather than the aggressive Nautilus Draven that they went for last game. It's going to keep it the same inside the jungle with the Maokai, though.
Okay, and as we wait for the Spectre delay to happen.
Yeah. I hate the spectator delay, man. It's so annoying.
How do you feel the Gwen versus Fiora matchup's gonna go? I mean, I can see both people winning that. The Gwen is immune isn't really gonna do anything until, like, a team fight happens. Or yeah.
I think Gwen like hard outscales Fiora, and if Gwen is able to get, like,
I can see that.
If Gwen can get to 3 items, Gwen will absolutely dump over Fiora in the side lane. So we'll see. Especially if Dipanator wants to go, like, Ignite. The thing with Gwen is that you can go... He'll most likely go Ghost. Ghost TP, something like that. Ignite TP is also possible. Flash TP is possible. You can go a lot of different combinations with Gwen. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Once again, the Otis will be on Viego on the jungle role. If Reset can get Fungus Dungus ahead, there's not a lot of damage that can. I mean, in these fights, like with Maokai and Cassante, they want extended fights, right? They're just tanky.
Mm-hmm.
But Silas also likes extended fights because he has his W. And yeah. The thing is, the thing about Silas, you just need damage. If there's no damage to kill Silas, well, this is like, okay. I was about to say something super obvious. If there's no damage to kill a champion, then you can't kill them.
You can't kill them.
yeah. I mean, obviously over time, you can bring down the Silas, but you just need a lot of like DPS. And if the Senna cannot get her items, and especially since it's going to be support Senna, like usually, what do you go with support Senna? Like you go like lethality, right?
Yeah.
Well,
your first item's going to be like lethality, which is the ward item, and then you're going to go into Actually, there's so much stuff Senna can like effectively build, but like you just there's a lot of like mythics or items that Senna can effectively build. I remember when Senna used to be able to go Iceborne Gauntlet. Yeah. So you would just auto and then like it would slow, which her Q already does slow, keep in mind. So I don't even know. In this game I definitely think the Senna could go like the lethality into you do see Eclipse a lot.
Oh yeah.
Because the auto Q. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was about to say this Senna also wants long team fights, stack up her passive. Yeah. Seraphine, I can see also wanting a long team fight.
Oh wait, they subbed in another jungler. Did they?
Oh, that is a different. Yeah, that's a different jungler.
It is a different jungler who's also playing Maokai. This time with Phase Rush, and yeah, Dipanator has Ignite TP. Skystealer has First Strike on Seraphine as well. So yeah, I don't see Seraphine go First Strike that often. Usually like Comet and Airy. Since with Airy you can get like both. You can get the shielding bonus plus the damage. But yeah. BB Pain with the Fleet Footwork and Exhaust. What I want to see RPI's bot lane do is apply pressure. You know, last game when you had Draven Nautilus, you should have been killing them on. I mean, it's hard when you have Braum. Like Jono's Braum is just like what's basically stopping them. Like they can't go in because of Braum E.
Yeah, there was a lot of times the Nautilus wanted to queue, but like really couldn't because the Braum E was just like.
Yeah. But now when you have Senna, you should just play inside the bush and just try to poke over and over again. You have Fleet Footwork as well, so if you take some damage, it's fine because you'll just heal it up.
And her Q also heals her, so.
Yeah, well, her Q not only heals her, but also, if she has the Fleet Footwork up, her Q will apply the on-hit effect.
Yeah.
So she'll get that heal from there. Both junglers starting bot side now. I do like this from Meow Kofi. No, not Meow. Why did I say Meow Kofi? It's Mo Kofi. Mo Kofi. More Coffee? More Coffee? Is that his name? Mo Coffee. Or that is just, I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking he wanted to put Maokai, but like he couldn't. I'm thinking it's Moko.
No.
I think he tried. He wanted to, but
when I first saw his name, I also thought Maokai, but
yeah, but it's not Maokai. It's not Maokai. It's more Kofi.
Yeah. That's a very bad vital for Dipanator. Yep, Tiny Tibot's gonna use that, get the grass proc as well. Tiny Tibot just trading like Dipanator. Dipanator with the fully stacked Q and got the Conquer fully stacked up off of that as well. 2 souls for BB Pain here. Gonna snatch them both up.
It's plus
Both?
16 gold. I always think the
Yeah.
Senna getting gold off of the souls is kind of busted.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a unique thing about the champion, but
Yeah.
there's Raptor's ward as well, so they're gonna spot out Mo Coffee here. On the they're gonna spot him. They know they just saw him walk past the Raptor, so they should know that he's on red buff or doing his Krugs. And both potions have been popped already in the top lane. Dipanator and Tiny Tiba have been trading back and forth, which is what you expect in this lane. Fiora is able to do that. But Dipanator's been trading back very well, and Tiny Tiba has to be careful because Dipanator has Ignite, and Reset is also pathing towards top. So if Tiny Tiba gets really low, Reset could potentially look for a dive, which would not be favorable for Tiny Tiba. And yeah, Dipanator is just trying to trade on him over and over again with this wave coming in. I don't think Reset will be in time though, since he's doing Gromp. And also Meow Coffee, or sorry, oh my, I'm gonna now am I? Mo Coffee is here as well to try to deny any gank or dive. It looks like Reset knows something might happen. Rush into lane is also walking into the river here. Rush into lane maybe tries to help out Mo Coffee on the... Yeah, he's just going to ward that. It's going to be a free Scuttle Crab for Reset. Or is it actually? They're fighting. They're fighting in the river. I think Mo Coffee got it. Yeah, Mo Coffee got the hit, this Scuttler. GG. As a jungler... Nah, I'm just kidding. Last season, when Scuttle Crabs actually mattered, or like golden XP, would have been like not bad, or it would have been very bad. Not very bad, but like not the best, right? But Scuttle Crabs are not like that good. They're just basically vision. It's 88 gold. Wait, what is it? It's like 88 gold, which is
Yeah, it's like 88.
It's a lot of gold.
You can see Reset do this. Oh,
Yeah,
66.
Yeah, 88 gold.
Or, yeah, it was 88. It was 88.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, Fungus is landing some change onto Russian here. Reset as well.
I don't know why the game put the 66 and then the 22. Like
Because
it
of
was
your
80.
pet. You feed your pet.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
You get gold.
I don't play
when you
jungle,
feed-
so.
when you, you get gold when you feed your pet, so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. And XP, I think. Well, yeah. But, well, the way it works is that I think you get XP and gold from actually killing the camp. Wait a minute. Fungus is being flashed on here in mid lane. He has gonna flash over the wall, and yeah, burning the Maokai flash is actually very nice.
And the Cassante flash.
Yeah, and the Cassante flash as well. So 2-for-1 flash is not too bad. He has TP as well, so he can just come back to lane if he wants to. And the Jinx rocket range is beating down. Oh, and he's gonna get reset, or he's gonna get his reset canceled. Yeah, as I was saying, for the jungle camps, you get golden XP for not only killing it, but also I think for feeding your pet. Like because when you so pretty sure that's how that works.
I played jungle back when they had the jungle items. So
Well, that was like a couple seasons ago.
yeah.
I miss those, honestly. What was it like with the warrior? Like when you can enchant it, like the warrior
Yeah.
enchantment.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Cinder Hulk for tanks. What was the other one? The blue one, the echoes, runic echoes or something. I don't remember.
That was for
what it
mages.
was.
Yeah, I don't know the
Yeah,
names
yeah.
either, but
Yeah, that one. Oh, rush into lane. He has no flash here. Trying to get this wave into the tower. Reset is here, but rush into lane is level 6. And Mo Coffee is there. If Reset had decided to go in there, the all out from Cassante would have been used, and Mo Coffee would have been there to help him get that kill. A disaster averted in the mid lane, you could say. Fungus, yeah, he's gonna try to get this wave. Yeah, he has a wave in a decent spot. Rush into lane, did TP back into lane, so Fungus is just gonna have to reset and try to just TP back very fast. Interesting that Rush into lane is going tier on Cassante.
yeah, who knows? Maybe
called?
he's saying something.
The Fimble Winter. The
Thimble Winter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the item. But honestly, I don't think you need tier on Cassante. I mean, it's not like you're playing Rise or like you're not mana hungry.
Yeah.
You are using your Q a lot, but the mana cost I don't think is too high. Lord Tech here. Will they prepare for the dragon? No, it looks like they're just gonna get Instinct on a reset. Get him some items. Fungus has the Catalyst of the Eons now, building towards the Rod of Ages. And there's a massive CS lead while this has been happening in the top lane here. Dipanator onto Tiny Tibot has been doing so much here. He's going to actually pop the Needlework. Rush into lane, fighting Fungus here. The Ignite was dropped as well. Dipanator now, he has no Ignite and no ult, so he has to be careful of Tiny Tibot using the Grand Challenge. Tiny Tibot, I don't know. But now, Mokofi, he's in the, I think he got some saplings down. Spotted out Reset. Both junglers heading around here towards the Dragon Pit. Instinct. Gonna get chunked up a lot by the Seraphine. I think, is Mokofi doing Dragon right now? Actually, Reset is deciding to go for a gank here. Can't see what's happening. Mokofi is here though. Oh, the Flash Seraphine are. Mokofi is gonna go on to the Instinct, Instinct. Might go down here. Oops, First Blood goes over to him. Reset gonna get the Reset. Gonna get another kill as well. Reset for a double kill. Fungus is here as well. He has the Maokai R. Rush into lane. Gonna get blocked up by that, and it's gonna be a kill for Fungus. Mokofi is forced to go away, and Reset getting resets.
That's what he does.
That's what he does. Gonna be at 2 kills over to him on the Viego. The kill went over to Senna as well, which is not what you want. You want it to go to the Seraphine, right? You want Seraphine to get kills. But it was Senna who got it. Kind of just
I don't know. In this case, Senna is able to use kills more effectively than, like, let's say, like Nautilus can. Like,
yeah.
Square last time. But yeah, no, I can see both Senna and Seraphine using this money for kills and stuff like that.
Yeah. He is going for the thing as well. For Noon Quiver. So Kraken Slayer, most likely when he's gonna go like Shield Bow. If you go Shield Bow and Senna, you just have no damage. Same with Gale Force. Gale Force is not a champion that Senna goes. And look, Reset here. Yes, Flash. Can maybe look for something here. Maokai is on the other side of the map, so this could be pretty bad for them. They are gonna walk up though into the river together. And actually, while that was happening, I think Dipanator did go down to Tiny Tibot in the top lane. Fighting in the mid lane going on here. The all out was just a disgusting amount of damage. Gonna get the kill into Fungus. Welcome back.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I muted my mic there.
Yeah, no. Cassante ult was popped, and Fungus fought him, and he went down. He has the Rod of Ages complete. That is the power of Cassante when he has his ults. He's just dashing around, killing you. Oh, Baby Pain landing this root here. Reset building towards the Kraken Slayer, it seems, on the Viego. Gold is dead even. Ooh, Reset gonna get spotted here by the Maokai saplings. Will he start up the Herald? Looks like he might start up the Herald. Mokofi is backing. Tiny Tibot has a big advantage. Ooh, Fungus is here. Here's the Seraphine. Oh, gonna flash in, gonna kill the Jinx as well. It's gonna be a double kill for Fungus. And a very well executed roam into the bot lane, and Reset as well. Gonna hold mid so that rush into lane cannot get this wave. Well, he's gonna get the wave into the tower, but I'm not gonna be missing XP. It's gonna be going to the Viego.
Yeah, the XP's going somewhere. It's not being wasted.
Exactly, yep. Because of that as well, Sky Sailor, he has no TP. Mokofi is going to be able to grab this XP and gold from the spot wave, and Dipanator actually fighting Tiny Tibot. Lift Chill, I think, was started up by Reset, but he's moving towards the top lane now. Maybe looking for something out the Tiny Bot here. Not going to be able to get too much. Fiora is very, very mobile, especially when she hits her vitals. It's basically the cooldown reset almost. Dipanator actually fighting back pretty decently. That's the power of Silas with the Seraphine ult.
Almost at the end. Both bot laners kind of held on to their ults. Well, I did see Senna try to use her ult, but she was already dead.
Yeah, it was too late. It was a bit too late for them, but Dragon is up here in a minute. Looks like RPI want to do something here in Polytechnic's bot side jungle. Try to get an invade going. Maybe try to catch out Reset on his red buff, but Instinct and Jono they're closing off his entrance, so their bot lane's not going to be able to respond. And when Seraphino goes in, Flash ult as well, the Senna ult as well, Instinct. There's no follow-up damage though, Instinct just has to run away, flashes away as well, the Maokai ult is there, stun onto him. Senna ult, Senna Q through. Everyone got the kill and a double kill for BB Pain on the Senna.
This Senna definitely looks like she's going
Yeah.
Kraken Slayer first item, which all I can say is like she's the ADC in this situation.
Well, yeah, she is. She's lots of damage.
Yeah.
Their Instinct, like initially, he survived and got away from the like initial like engage from the Seraphine and the Senna.
Mm-hmm.
But he got sniped.
Yeah, by the Senna Q.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with them falling, Dragon could be taking. Actually, they're gonna reset here. Not gonna take the Dragon. Completed Demonic Embrace from Mo Coffee. They do have TPs up as well, in case something happens. Maybe looking for something mid lane here. Rush into lane does have flash. Oh, the chain does not land. Rush into lane, you're gonna ult, reset back. Fungus gonna land a little bit more damage there, and with chunking out Rush into lane there, they're gonna run toward the Dragon. Dipanator using the needles onto Tiny Tibot, forcing him out. But Rush into lane does have TP, so even if Florida Tech wants to fight this, it is past. He has the unleashed TP now, so you can just TP anywhere for a ward, but he does not have the ults. But yeah, they're just gonna grab the Dragon. So much DPS from the Viego with the Kraken Slayer, and it's gonna be 2 dragons over to Florida Tech, and it's gonna be Mountain Soul as well, which is honestly Florida Tech. I've had 2 very, very, very favorable souls this game or this series. Mountain Soul probably one of the best. It's just like the Mountain Soul shield is just like honestly it's just cringe. In order to break it, it's just I hate it. But yeah, Kraken Slayer for BB Pain, and Sky Sailor has the completed Leandries. Everyone coming towards their first completions except for Instinct and Jono. Poor Jono on the Braum. Dipanator has the Nashor's Tooth. Maokai is down here though. Florida Tech have to be careful. Instinct has no flash. So if Maokai goes for something, Instinct could easily go down. Instinct, you gotta run away. And the Maokai ult is there as well. And the flash is well in, and it's gonna be 2 more kills for the bot lane of RPI. And I mean, Instinct there, you were just dodging. You were just going back and forth, trying to dodge he dodged the Seraphine W, but then didn't dodge the Senna W, but cannot dodge the Seraphine ult. And the Maokai Flash W is a bit too strong. But they're gonna grab those kills. Gonna grab the turret as well, and this Senna is very, very strong. Seraphine as well is gonna be able to aid her. Rush into lane. Gonna get engaged on. That's a very good unstoppable as well. Gonna get reset back into her. He almost goes down. The all out from Cassante is doing so much. The ult into the tower. The ult's about to fade off. Maokai is there. Well, Fungus has to be careful because Senna is up here. Sky Sailor has backed off. Tiny Tibot with the completed Divine Sunder is trading very, very well. I'm gonna play the waiting game. It's gonna be on a reset and Fungus, honestly. Instinct has yet to complete his first item. Reset has had the Kraken Slayer for quite a while now, probably building towards the Black Cleaver next. If Reset or Fungus Dungus can grab that shutdown onto Senna, Polytechnic could, you know, bounce the gold lead to be even. Not much else has happened in the top lane here besides that solo kill early on. Both of them just been trading back and forth. Dipanator now has the completed the plated steel caps. Sky Sailor and BB Pain after taking that bot tower. Gonna go into the mid lane now. Just repeatedly shove the waves. Over and over again. Now Instinct has completed. Keep Kraken Slayer. Now if RPI, what they have to do, this next dragon that's coming up, if they win this next dragon fight and get the dragon, the Baron will also be up like 20 seconds after. So if they can get that dragon, win that fight, and get the Baron as well, the game will be looking very, very good for them. But the game is looking very, very good for them right now. They have a very, very strong bot lane. Both the champions with a lot of range. Senna, Seraphine, lots of range. They have a very tanky Cassante. The Maokai does a lot of magic damage as well. Fiora as well has the Tiamat building towards the Ravenous Hydra. RPI's bot lane already fishing for something inside Polytechnic's red side here with the Maokai.
That's Seraphine ult?
Yeah, that was Seraphine ult. Where was it? Where was the Seraphine ult? Seraphine ult was just blown. Now no Seraphine ult for Dragon as well. No Seraphine flash either. No Seraphine ult flash.
I wish the director camera got to show me that.
Yeah. Hail was dropped here. Is it gonna charge? I don't think it's gonna charge. It's probably gonna kill it before. Yeah, it's gonna go down before it can charge. Rush into lane. Gonna land a little knockback onto Reset. Reset is gonna get chunked out so much. Jono's shield is gonna be blocking so much damage though. Fungus Dungus does have the Seraphine ults. TVs are available for both top
Wow,
laners
that's
here.
happening. Top laners.
Yeah, Tiny to bot taking a tower shot. Mountain Dragon is up. Reset gonna try to heal up off of his camps here. Jono has to be careful. He's gonna take a lot of damage. He's gonna go down right before the dragon gets caught out. And I think with that floor tech, they might just give away this dragon. Yeah, they're probably gonna give this dragon not want to fight it. It's gonna be a mountain dragon over to the side of RPI. Seraphine with Senna with 86 stacks. Very, very strong. Dipanator building towards his Riftmaker now. The island that is top lane.
Oh yeah, I was about to say we haven't seen much out of top lane when it comes to. Oh.
Well, you had to use it.
Oh yeah. Otherwise,
cool,
yeah.
Like it would have ran out.
Yeah. Oh, but what I was gonna say. Oh, we haven't seen much. Like top lane hasn't had pretty much any team fights yet.
Yeah.
There's been a little island up there.
Exactly. This is what you have to do with Senna. When you have no farm, when you have nothing to farm, you just have to follow your jungler around next to his camps and grab the souls from the camps. Reset here, maybe looking for something up onto the Fiora. Tibitat has no vision. Dipanator does have ignite. Maybe Dipanator. Tiny Tibat is very, very careful though. Ooh, he warns that.
He still does not know.
He does not know. Oh, he does not know. This has to be done very quickly though, because look, RPI's bot lane are they're in that top side of the jungle here, and look, Tibitat, yeah, not gonna be able to do much. Gonna be able to get away.
Dipanator with the ult as well.
Seraphine ult coming in. Jono gonna get the Q onto him. Fungus
Send
Fungus
ult
going
too.
for Sky Sailor is gonna get stunned up. Flash in by Fungus Fungus to go down as well. Looks like Russian's Lane also came in from the other side and got the kill onto Instinct. The Maokai ult was used by Fungus Fungus. He's gonna get away from it. Reset is here. Gonna go back in. Fungus Fungus is gonna go down. Russian to lane grabs that kill. And Reset is gonna almost die here from the Seraphine. Dipanator is here, but he has no ults. Oh, sorry, not from the Seraphine, the center range. And now Russian to lane is 3-1.
I definitely think if the Senna had like lethal tempo or something, or just lethal tempo, she definitely would have had the attack range to kill Reset there.
Reset there. That is true.
But now with her having the rapid fire cannon, her her attack range is even massive. Yeah, even more massive. Does rapid fire cannon give a percentage or no? It's 150. Okay.
It's not dynamic. It's just a static amount of the range that it gives. Fungus in the side lane now, building towards the death cap next. Russian to lane is very, very tanky, and there's the only threat that can really kill him right now is Reset, unless Dipanator needs some items. He needs to scale up, and then he'll be able to shred the Cassante. But right now, it's Russian to lane who is very, very strong, along with BB Pain. Oh, maybe we can look for something here. BB Pain was slowed up. Reset not looking for something. Cassante is not here. Maybe they can go into the Maokai here. He's gonna get stunned up. Gonna get locked up as well. And the Seraphine's gonna hit a bunch of people, but oh my gosh, the Maokai saplings are doing so much. Fungus as well going in. Fungus. He might go down as well. He will go down. Can he get the kill onto the Seraphine? They're gonna get the kill on the Seraphine all in the top lane. Dipanator. He has it. He's gonna not use his spell with the riposte. And Tiny Bot is forced to go away. Tiny Bot is gonna flash in. Dipanator is gonna just auto him and get the kill. And Tiny Bot, I think he was trying to Q flash to get the
Yeah, but I definitely think the Q hit the minion before. I don't even know.
No,
I think
it didn't hit anything.
It didn't hit anything? Oh, I was about to say I thought the Q prioritizes champions, but it just didn't hit like.
Because he was out of range.
Oh.
Well, I think he like. Tiny Bot like did like a micro Q. He like Q'd on himself.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Yeah. Dipanator now level 15. With that, getting that solo kill as well is going to be very, very nice. And now, yeah, they're going to start up this dragon here. They have to do this pretty fast though. Senna is not anywhere near, so Flortech are going to grab this and they're going to be on Mountain Soul points. Oh, Fungus. Ooh, almost landing those chains onto Mo Coffee. And you saw in that last fight, in that bush there in mid lane, the Maokai saplings and the Maokai ults did so much damage. Chunked down Fungus and Reset by a lot. And Reset building towards the Black Cleaver now. He probably has it on this base. Let me check how many stacks Senna has.
Senna has 112.
112.
I think at 140 she's able to auto attack turrets out of range. So it might be 140 or 120. I know every 20 she gets more range.
Yeah, I actually have no clue how many it is, but if that's what you say, then yeah, that's what it is. Reset complete as the Black Cleaver. Building towards the Death Dance now. With the Chain Vest and Longsword, most likely. Tiny Bot does have the Hydra. And now Dipanator, level 16, with the Rift Maker and building towards Zhonya's now, is going to be very, very strong. Mo Coffee building towards, I believe, I don't know, what does he even go for? Does he go for the Jack Show as well? Fungus
Oh
Fungus
yeah,
with
it's
the
just hit me.
Serpentine
He does not have his mythic item.
It's fine though. I mean, you're supposed to go. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering where you'll go. Reset is extraordinarily strong. The one thing you have to be careful though about is if you overcommit as like melee champions like Diego and Silas, and you don't kill the Seraphine and the Senna. If you don't kill the Seraphine and the Son or in the Senna, they'll just like chase you down and auto attack you at very far range.
Did you hear about the new item changes that they're doing?
Yeah, it's pretty. I hate them honestly. I hate it. I hate it. Why? Because they just removed Prowler's Claw.
Well,
know, right,
it's like a normal item, isn't it? But like it does different stuff now. But it's
yeah, but the dash was unique. The dash was cool.
Yeah, the dash was cool.
People will complain, the dash, no, why? The dash is too OP. Okay, Seraphine ult onto the mid lane here, gonna catch out onto another Seraphine ult in retaliation. The Maokai ult as well, gonna be blocked by Jono. And in the end, very, very close there. BB Pain was forced to flash away, and the Seraphine ults were exchanged. But as I was saying, I mean, the new Dustblade change is pretty insane, though.
That is true. Have you seen like the Guinzo's change or the IE change? I don't know why.
There's a bug. There's a bug with Guinzo's. With Yone and Yasuo, they like one-shot you. Like they get like infinite AD. It's pretty weird. It's classic in classic Riot Games fashion. Anything new that they release is broken or just not whatever. I mean, I'm not. At this point, it's normal. It's been happening for like 4 years now. Aware. Anyways, we're just waiting for this next dragon. Baron as well is up.
Yeah, not much going on. Just waiting for the next team fight to happen.
Yep. Sky Sailor does have 3 items now. Instinct has the completed Infinity Edge. And Tiny Tabot is building towards the mall. I like it. I like building the mall against the Silas and Dipanator on the Gwen, who, by the way, is level 17. 4 levels above the Senna. I mean, Russian Tulane is also level 16. Fungus Tongue is level 15 as well.
Jono being only level 12.
Yeah, I mean, it's the support life. He has Shirelias, which is interesting. Shirelias on Braum. I wonder what the reasoning behind that is. I don't know. Does he normally?
I mean, I can see there. No, I don't think so.
Probably to just gap close the range.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The
movement speed is useful in these team fights. Like, I don't even know. Have you seen him use it?
Well, it's just the fact that when he W's you, it's not even using it. You also get it when you like W.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait a minute, Instinct has to be careful here. Gonna flash onto Instinct here. The flash Maokai gonna go here. Reset is in there as well. Has to be careful. Jono going in. Seraphine ult goes down. Blocked by Jono. Jono is gonna go down here. And just like that, 2 kills over for Russian to lane. Tiny Taboo is going to TV back into the top lane. Try to deal with Dipanator, but Dipanator is just pushing and off of that, they catch out Instinct in the mid lane and they're going to grab this Mountain Dragon for themselves.
Jono actually survived there longer than I expected. I mean, with the Senna going Kraken Slayer, and I don't know, Seraphine already has like Rabadons. It was like longer than I thought it would be.
Well, he did have his shield up.
Yeah.
Like he had his shield. Did Reset? Please do not try to steal that. Oh my gosh, he went in.
Oh my gosh.
Russian to lane saved him. Oh, and he stole it. Oh my.
Just for all of it to get stolen. And that's Florida Tech with the Mountain Soul already.
Yeah, they have the Mountain Soul. Wait, I think Russian to lane ulted him out to try to do the dragon, but then wait, what happens? Wait, I need to rewind. But they killed Reset and they got his shutdown. Maokai got the shutdown though.
Although we can do a little rewind, right? We can do a little.
No, go. They're TPing into Baron. Go back.
Oh, okay, go
back. They were TPing to Baron. Fast forward more.
No, this is like.
No, it's not live. I literally saw Fungus Tongue is TPing in, or someone TPing in. Yeah, they're TPing. They're gonna contest this. Maokai ult coming in as well. Yeah, Gwen ult goes down as well. You're on the other side of the fight. Fungus Tongue is fighting 2 of them in the backline here. He might go down here. Dipanator is snipping. Fungus Tongue is trying to survive here. Tiny Tabit is in the fight. Fungus over the wall. Goes back in. Can he get the W onto the Maokai? He can. And it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
gosh, that
killed.
healing.
In the end, it is Dipanator and Fungus Dungus who are gonna clean up the brawl in the fight and gonna get the completely ace. I told you they were fighting. They were TPing in.
Yeah.
I know we saw that fight. Are we fully caught up, by the way?
Yes, we're fully caught up. Yeah, press the like button.
And I mean, I like the call from RPI, right? You just killed Reset, go straight to the Baron, there's no jungler. But the Dipanator is just snipping away, and it's going to be a Baron for Florida Tech now. And not only, I mean, honestly, okay, my bad. I called Reset a crazy man for going in and trying to steal that, but, I mean, he stole it. He
got it, yeah.
He got it. And honestly, rushing to lane, I like the Cassante ult, but I thought you saved him. But I think if he didn't ult him out, Reset could have just ultied and, like, smited the dragon and instantly gotten it. But, yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's weird. Gwen
game.
already has a 700 gold bounty with only having 3 kills. I mean, she does have a lot of farm, but...
She's level 18 and has been, yeah. She's got a bunch of shutdowns as well, which is why as well, in that fight.
A massive gold lead. And that's changed up the entire game for Florida Tech.
Yeah, they have, I mean, look at Fungus Dungus now as well with the completed Zanyas.
Yeah.
Dipanator as well is so strong. Jinx as well is starting to hurt a bit. Sky Sailor building towards the Void Staff now. Now with Baron and the Mountain Soul, Florida Tech are looking very strong. Dipanator will like shred with his one shot. Seraphine ult. Okay, Seraphine ult coming down as well. Seraphine has to be careful here. Sky Sailor is just gonna get dove by himself. He's by himself under the tower with the Senna being flashed on as well. Fungus Dungus fighting now against him. The Cassante all out used by Born by rushing to lane. Fungus Dungus is just fighting. This is what I'm talking about. Where it's satisfying to play Silas. Like all the passive procs, it's just satisfying. But it looks like Florida Tech TP in from Tiny Tribute. Or Tibot. Sorry. They have this one Baron minion. Don't die! It's fine. They have another wave of Instinct. Yeah, he's gonna catch up to Mokopi and he's gonna grab the kill. And in the end, I mean RPI, they had a massive lead, they had a very nice lead from the early game, but in the end it's the Gwen scaling that saves them. And that very nice, honestly, props to Reset for that Dragon Steal. Honestly, that was not very unexpected. Very unexpected, but in the end, Florida Tech, they win the game. They're up to one more game if they want to win it in a 3-0. But yeah, it is very nice game from Florida Tech, managing to come back. Very nice effort from RPI though, with the Cassante mid swap up and making their bot lane. They swapped up their bot lane strategy as well, which was working out. But in the end, that one Baron fight, Gwen and Silas TP'd in. They were able to clean up, completely swayed the game, and yeah.
I mean, even before that Dragon Steal also that swayed the Baron fight. That Dragon Steal into the Baron fight, that changed up the entire game.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll be right back for game 3, and we'll see you there.
Welcome back, everyone. NECC finals game here. Florida Tech versus RPI. Game 3. Florida Tech on the blue side again. RPI on the red side. And it seems that, are we still waiting for drafts? Are they all in?
They should be all in. They said they were ready.
They said they're ready? Okay. But yeah, that game 2 was... The game 1 was a... It's a very, very... It was pretty much a stomp, honestly. The Vigar was very, very strong. Doing so much damage. Game 2, Florida Tech had to, they had to work for it a little bit more. Had to get a little comeback. RPI were very, very strong. Their Cassante mid. Rushing to lane on the Cassante mid. And the Seraphine and especially the Senna as well. The Senna had a very, very...
I think the Senna, yeah.
True. Yep. Zillion banned away. It looks like they're going to be the same exact bans. Probably Zaya or Jarvan ban here for RPI. Come on, which one will it be?
I don't know. There's so many things that you could ban here.
Yeah. It's going to be the Jarvan. Yeah.
The Jarvan.
The thing is that... Why they banned Shaco? Is Omniscient like a Shaco one-trick or Shaco player?
I'm thinking so, because in the first game, they also banned Shaco.
Oh,
Actually,
you want to know why? In the last series that they played against RPI, I remember Omniscient played AP Shaco jungle with first strike. I literally remember with first strike, and he had... I can see it. He had the Winter Blood Shaco skin as well. I remember the game, yeah. And they were actually very ahead in that game, RPI. And I think in the end, Florida Tech won it. I don't know. I forgot how. Another comeback.
Is that also that game where Dipanator's Yasuo like went crazy? No.
Well, I mean, that's probably
that
every
was the
game,
last.
to be honest.
That's every Dipanator game. That's not even like just Yasuo.
That's a bit too much glaze. I'm glazing too much. But yeah, Gwen gonna be banned away. Same with the Yasuo. And Fiddlestick's gonna be banned away as well from RPI. I think Omniscient is... I mean, there's been actually a very weird... Like a large amount of junglers who have played Fiddlesticks against Florida Tech. And Reset as well has played it as well. But now, Zaya banned away. Or Zaya's not banned away, so...
Oh, it's not.
Are they gonna go for the Kaisa or are they gonna go for the Zaya? Jinx is up as well.
The Jinx.
They're gonna grab the Jinx. And now I think... What do they go for here? Zaya is strong. You can try to run back Draven. Even though you lost that game. Draven Nautilus. Maybe you have a different game plan. Jinx is a bit easier to kill than Zaya. Well, actually, the Jinx Chompers kind of... They'll slow you down, and the Jinx slow as well, but... Let's see what they grab here. They can grab the Maokai as well, if they want. Yep, well...
It's the Maokai.
Maokai 3 games in a row. Even when they swap junglers in the second game. Omniscient is back in the jungle now. Gonna be grabbing the Maokai again. What do they want now? Probably their bot lane. Pretty standard right now to just... Or it's very... Not standard, but it's very common to get, your jungle and then bot lane in the first rotation. So it's gonna be Zeri. Interesting. Zeri Lulu is probably what's gonna be coming out here. Now, what does Florida Tech do? If they go Braum, then Lulu just becomes even better because Lulu will just be able to harass the Braum.
I mean, we've seen 3 different type of bot lanes. Oh, Blitzcrank, yeah.
Blitzcrank would be not too shabby. Or it's gonna, but yeah, they're gonna pick jungle. Xin Zhao is left open for reset. Gonna be running that back from the first game, and now what does Jono pick? It could be a Braum again, just for the Maokai ults. I mean, well, the thing is that you're still gonna get hit by the CC. It's just like the damage reduction.
Mm-hmm.
But what is it gonna be? It's gonna be Nautilus.
Or not? What am I talking about?
Nasus, you said.
Nasus, yeah, Nautilus.
NA. I mean, it's
both NA.
Both NA, and they have an S at the end. Well, they both have a US at the end as well. Wait, yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
They do, and it's gonna be Braum.
That's why my brain did that, I guess.
Yeah. The brain is very good at patterns. I guess your brain's very good at patterns. Then you just saw the pattern, and it just boom, instant clicked. But now the Nautilus versus the Braum. We did say that Braum tends to like this matchup a lot more because he kind of he encourages you to engage on him. He encourages you to engage on him. But now, I wonder will RPI go for like a enchanter or enchantress mid lane? Like they could go Karma mid. Because with Zeri, you kind of want some shields, right? For Zeri, you kind of want
Yeah,
for Zeri.
that passive.
Yeah, with the passive. So usually you see like Zeri Lulu, but maybe they can go like Karma mid. What other enchanters can you go mid lane? Ivern? I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Don't go Ivern mid.
Don't do that.
I will report you if you do that in my game. I will report you. Okay, I will report you. Anyways, unless you're a pro player. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, Camille banned away as well. Cassante now being banned away, gonna deny that from being flex picked as well. Fiora taken away. What is Floratech's last ban here? Gonna be Darius. They're gonna take away a bunch of top laners being taken off the table. What does RPI do? Are they gonna blind a mid laner and give counter pick to top lane? Is that what they're gonna do? They could do that and try to give their top laner the biggest or like a lot of advantage with the counter pick. They're pondering. Oh, they're gonna blind Ornn, and yeah, that's probably why they banned away the Camille and the Fiora. Those
and the
tank
Fiora.
killers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yep. And Floratech, they banned away the Darius, so they can't pick that themselves versus the Ornn. There's no Yasuo as well to win wall the Ornn ult as well, which is nice. And it's gonna be the Yone though.
On the next best thing to Yasuo.
Yep. Literally, probably even, in my opinion, the better of the two.
I do think
champions.
he's a little bit better.
I think that Yone is a lot better than Yasuo, but in this, if you get Yasuo in a situation where he has like free knockups, like a Gragas or an Alistar, I think Yasuo is better. But just overall, I think Yone is just better as a champion. But now, what if Floratech pick here? They need some magic damage. Although Yone has some built into his kit, not too much, but he has a little bit of magic damage. What do they want here? You could go Silas, but then you could get counter picked. But it's going to be a Cassio. Going to be Cassiopeia for Fungus Tungus in the mid lane here. And that actually, it's going to, in teamfights, it's going to help a lot versus the Zeri. Zeri will just be like completely, if Cassio decides to go Ryley's, Zeri will not have a very fun time against that. And now it's going to be Vigar against the Cassio. And honestly, I'm expecting RPI to target mid lane here against the Cassio with the Maokai and the Vigar. Try to, use their CC. Bring down the Cassio in the early game. But once again, RPI, they have a lot of magic damage. Lots and lots of magic damage. Ornn, Maokai, Cassio. Even the Zeri has some magic damage in her kit.
The joke's on you.
Florida Tech, their team comp, ran it out pretty nicely as well. The Yone top for Dipanator. I mean, what other champ could you really play there realistically? Like, you could go Kale. Okay, now hear me out here. Hear me out here.
Okay, I'm hearing you.
Okay, hear me out here. Kale got massively buffed this patch.
I was just about to ask about the Kale buff. Yep. I have seen it, but I don't know if it was out.
It's out, and it's pretty big. Okay, they finally changed it so when Kale's ult fizzles out, like, okay, I don't know if you noticed, but like the visual part of Kale's ult does not match like the duration of what it actually is.
Yes.
So like when Kale is no longer invulnerable, she somehow like still has the animation on, or it's like the other way around. Like she's invulnerable but has no animation. Like that got fixed. They also made.
I think she was invulnerable, but she has no animation for it.
Yeah, exactly. They also like decreased the cast time. Like when you cast it, you couldn't auto attack.
Yes, she can auto during the ult now. I do know that. Like not like quote unquote during the ult, but like as she's faster. Like casting it. Yeah.
Yeah, the cast time is lowered as well. What else did they do? They made it. Oh yeah, no, no. You could auto while you were ulting, but you didn't get the increased range from your passive.
Yeah.
But they made it so now you can actually auto attack while you're casting ult on Kale, which is very massive. I think they also did some changes to like just all of her abilities. And the thing is, when you're facing like something like an Ornn, Kale does not have. It's not that bad of a lane for Kale. Like you're gonna scale. Like the thing about Ornn is Ornn can deal damage, but he's just chilling there to scale. He just wants to get to his Ornn items for his team. And Kale is also a very obvious, notoriously level 16 Kale. Probably scarier than level 16 Cassidon at this point. But yeah, that was my point on Kale. There's actually 2 massive changes this patch with NECC and Kale.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No Nikos though. Would have liked to see that.
Which is sad. Yeah, I want to see
Well,
NECC turn into a blast fruit.
Yeah, but can you actually do that? Can you turn into the fruit?
Yes, you can turn it into a fruit.
Crazy.
Or
That
like
is
what I've
crazy.
seen, you can turn it into a fruit. Again, I had a NECC, but she kept just turning into minions. Oh, I don't know if I told that story. So I was playing NECC, I was playing earlier today, and I had this NECC that was just, she kept turning into minions. But then, like, I was playing, like, ADC, and I would just keep autoing the minions, and then, like, she would just die. So, I can see a lot of mind games trying to be played here with the NECC,
Yeah.
but, like, just give it a couple days, and then people's gonna learn.
Yeah, what I've seen NECC most played in is actually jungle. Apparently they buffed some things with NECC jungle, and now people play it. So
I can see it. I mean, now she can turn into a blast fruit, so you know, that gives her a reason to be in the jungle to, like, catch people.
yeah, and RPI's team comp, I like it a lot. The Ornn, the Zeri, and the Braum. Lots of front to back team fighting there. Maokai as well, and Vigar. They have a lot of CC, lots of tools to catch out Florida Tech. Florida Tech have a more, like, boom, we're just gonna fight and kill you. We just want to brawl you. They have the Yone, the Xinjiao, the Casio. And the Vigar range is going to be very, very important versus the Casio. Casio is sort of like... Casio's like short to mid-range champion. So it'll be a little bit harder for her. If the Vigar has no cage, though, there's nothing Vigar can do versus Casio. But we'll have to see. Instinct's running it back on the Jinx. Last game, he was getting, let's just say he was getting flash Maokai W. There was nothing he could really do. But in that last, in the last fight, he got a couple kills. And actually, he had a bounty at the end of the game. Very surprisingly.
Yes, he did.
Riot Games. I actually wonder how Riot Games calculates who gets a bounty and how much.
Because I know it does depend on farm. Maybe it's like money. I don't know.
It depends on your. It's all of it. It's your gold input or like how much gold you have. Yeah, something like that.
I mean, now we also do have the Nautilus to hopefully stagger the Maokai from flash queuing. I don't know. under tower, that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Did that.
Yeah, the thing with Maokai Q is that if he flash W's you and then he walks right behind you and then Q's you and then
Q's you, then you're towards your
he sends you across your monitor and then you just on the other side of your monitor.
I wouldn't say
I'm exaggerating.
I wouldn't say it's that far.
I like speaking in hyperbole.
Yeah.
Okay? Especially when about League of Legends and Riot Games. But
you want to talk about across your monitor? You're going to talk about that Cassante. Now that's literally across your monitor.
Well, that might be 3 monitors actually. That might be 3 monitors. But yeah, Zeri not going to be able to. It's still going to be Zeri. The thing about Zeri is that Jinx at 6 items is better than Zeri at 6 items. Zeri is very, very strong once you hit 3-4 items, but Jinx at 6 items will outcarry a Zeri any day of the week. Zeri is a very... She also doesn't have any enchanter to help her out.
That is true.
Yeah. But she does have a very beefy front line, though. Ornn, Maokai, and Braum. Although Maokai is going to be going most likely Demonic Embrace. But he's still going to be very tanky.
I mean, the dream for Zeri is that she just pops ult and then she just keeps being able to auto without getting caught up. But the fact that they have Jin Zhao and a Yone that could just catch you up in a team fight with both R's is kind of
and also
Nautilus.
The Casio W as well.
Yeah,
it's going to be very helpful for the Zeri. And it looks like, okay, Omniscient running it back, so it was not a misclick. He actually goes Guardian on Maokai.
That's just what he does.
That's what he does. He runs with it. He owns it. Will Florida Tech look for a little cheeky invade with the Nautilus? There's pings on the map for an invade. Instinct just ran out of base with no items, and he just went back to base. Speaking of running out of base with no items, if any of you watched MSI, the very first game, G2 versus Loud, the professional jungler for Loud, Croc, did not buy his jungle item. And yeah, he took his red buff at level 1 and he was not level 2. And you saw on his, if you just watch the clip, he, yeah, on his face cam, he was very, it was funny, honestly. But anyways, I just instantly thought of that. Any single time I don't see it now whenever someone doesn't buy items when they run out of base, I just instantly think of that situation. But yeah, I like the green smite from Reset. Blue smite from Omniscient as well.
Oh, didn't we see a red smite the first game? Yeah.
Well, honestly,
I think. Or maybe that was the second one.
Maybe it was the second one. I think
I don't.
Blue smite is not too shabby. Blue smite is like actually. Blue smite and green smite are actually noticeable. Like obviously green smite the shield and the tenacity, but blue smite once you get that stacked up when you're just running around the jungle, the movement speed is very noticeable. Going through the bushes. Reset gonna get a leash here. I think Omniscient is solo starting on red buff.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know what the smites do, so.
Oh,
like
okay.
I don't know the difference in smites now.
I'll give you a little quick crash course. So you know how you have there's 40, right? You have 40 stacks on your Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
So once you get to 20, it becomes like you get more damage on the smite. Basically, it's all that happens.
Yes.
And then once you get to once you get to 0, which means once you've gotten all the stacks, right? You gain a trait specific thing. So like the green smite will give you a shield and tenacity, basically.
I have seen that, yeah.
The red smite, I'm pretty sure, just gives you... Actually, I don't really know what it does. It's like a slow or like a damage boost or something like that. And blue smite, or no, I think red smite, your first like damaging ability or first damage against an enemy, it just deals more damage. I think it also slows them as well. I think that's what red smite is. And then blue smite just is movement speed, and Reset is waiting for this level 3 gank here onto Russian. He's gonna put it down the cage, forced to flash away. Reset, maybe looking for the knock up here. Fungus gonna get some extra damage off that, and Russian already has his flash burned. And that's the power of champions like Xin Zhao and Jarvan. They can just cheese these level 3 ganks and force out flashes so easily, and that's gonna give Fungus a massive advantage in this mid lane. Oh, not quite the thing you wanted to hook there, Jono. He threw his hook.
It's okay. He gets it back quicker because he hit a wall.
The cooldown got refunded. Yeah. It's worth. It's mental damage, mental advantage. Yeah. Looks like Reset going for a little repeat here onto Russian. Russian has no flash. He does have the cage. Yeah, he's probably going to go down here. Oh, wait a minute. Maokai is here. Fungus, the last auto attack, going to grab the kill. Yeah, Omniscient is not there in time, and Russian to lane goes down. And honestly, Reset has just been targeting and prioritizing mid lane. I think in all 3 of these games, he's had a lot of presence in the early game at levels 3 to 4 in the mid lane on the Xin Zhao and on the Viego. So helping out Fungus a lot, getting him ahead. Dipanator poking down this Thorn. Speaking of Yone, there is a funny bug. I think we mentioned this on the PvE with all the new items with Ginsu's. Yone and Yasuo, they can it's just bugs. They just have 3 quadrillion million damage. They'll one-shot you. But yeah, and it looks
slash, but
yeah, another gank in mid lane.
Oh,
and Fungus will be able to get the kill and rush into lane. Yeah, no TP. He just TP back into lane. He gets instantly punished and gank. Well, okay, you can hardly call that a punish, and more, you can just call that a camp. Reset was just there waiting, and he'll grab the kill. And now, Russian to lane is very far behind. On that back, he was able to only buy a control ward. He is losing so much XP, so much gold. Omniscient farming up his camps. And Florida Tech already very, decently far ahead in the early game. Fungus already has a 150 gold bounty here. Instinct got a nice reset off with the Cole. Sky Sailor has the Newton Quiver, because he started with Longsword. Okay, Tiny Tibot is going to actually use his E Missed Dipanator. Dipanator has to be careful here. Dipanator, oh my gosh, if that was very, okay. The spacing there from Dipanator, if Dipanator had not spaced like that, I think the brittle from Orange plus the auto attack would have killed him. So that was very well played from Dipanator. That was a very close fight as well. Dipanator was fighting all in like inside the minion wave. And Dipanator double the CS of Tiny Sabot. The Tiny Sabot will catch up a bit from that wave.
And Tiny Sabot already with the Grievous Wounds, the Thornmail.
Yep. Jono getting caught out here a bit. Skyscaler getting Ian, forcing Jono to flash away. Reset is sitting in this bush here. Now with the spot lane push, maybe RPI gonna be looking for this dragon. Little do they know that Reset is in this bush, maybe looking for something in mid lane. Rush into lane has no flash for a couple. But he's playing decently safe here, and actually, they might be able to catch him out here. Yep, they're gonna get the hook onto BB Pain. BB Pain, he has flash. He's gonna be flashing away from the Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao gonna go back in, reset. Getting to get the knock up on here. Omniscient, he cannot flash away because of the Cassiopeia Miasma. Omniscient go down. And the 3-0 Cassiopeia. But they did get the Hextech Dragon. Although, wait, what is the non-Hextech? It just gives movement speed, right? And attack speed?
Movement speed and attack speed, I believe. No, ability haste and attack speed.
Ability haste and attack speed, okay.
Just
that's not too shabby.
Haste.
Not too shabby for the, especially the Zeri, the attack speed is nice, and the ability haste.
Yeah, even the ability haste, yeah.
Switching it up a bit, RPI are the one. Usually it's been Florida Tech has been getting these early dragons. RPI using their bot priority to get that dragon, and Omniscient unfortunately was not able to flash away.
I do know Reset was there when they were trying to get the dragon, but he was more trying to find an angle to gank mid again. So
yeah, he was pinging a lot like on the way to mid, but I think Russian lane was playing very safe. He didn't have flash. His flash was coming up very soon, so playing safe until he has flash. And Reset came down, and they were able to get the kill onto Omniscient. And now, Reset grabbing that Herald. I think Florida Tech have been like almost 100% on Heralds, like first and second Heralds. Reset has been on top of these due to the amount of, I mean, this is what happens when you're a jungler, right? You put in effort. Well, as I say that instinct, he's gonna get caught up by that Rom Q, and he's gonna get stunned up. I can't see what's happening. Flashed away, he healed. The Jono might go down here as well. The Aftershock is procced. Skyscaler will grab that kill. Omniscient has to be careful. The Jinx Rocket could come in. Instinct has to be careful as well, though. Not to walk up too far. The Zeri is still going off the lightning. Hitting everything,
that Static Shiv in her kit.
Oh, next patch Static Shiv will be back, though, so.
Yeah. Imagine that lightning with Static Shiv.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't even know.
I don't think she would go with, but.
Yeah. The one thing that I do like about the changes is that they're changing Ginsu's so that the ADCs can go Ginsu's are actually good, because like we've noticed that like the
good.
champions,
I would think Vayne would be busted with them.
Yeah, no, Vayne's gonna be busted. They're also giving Vayne, Callista, and Kog'Maw. Well, they gave Vayne and Callista AP scalings.
Yeah.
Which is okay. It makes the reason they did it is because Ginsu's now has like it gives you 30 AP. Not now, but like next patch it will.
But next patch, yeah.
And so if you notice now, like all the ADCs that like Vayne has been like silence. You've never seen you haven't seen Callista too much at all. You haven't seen Kog'Maw recently got buffed, so you've seen him back a little bit sometimes. But like these champions that go Ginsu's like seconds, like Callista and Kog'Maw and Vayne, are just not popular and not strong because of the when Riot changed like the crit items. Not to say that little ganky here in mid lane. Jono gonna land the hook. Forced to flash away, rush into lane. Can he get knocked up here? Yep, he will. The ult as well from Reset is gonna completely block rush into lane's burst. And it's gonna be Jono's Ignite that gets the kill. And as I was saying, when Riot like changed it, like the ADC changes to make crit like better, like the Infinity Edge and Navori.
Yes,
change.
you stop seeing everybody go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you just stopped seeing those champions because they were just bad. They were just bad. But now I like they're introducing all those champions back with that change. We'll just see. Okay, we'll just see how overpowered they become because
I did hear in the work, it's not going to be next patch, but the patch like after that they're actually getting rid of like the mythic item system, or like a couple patches like later.
Oh, thank God.
Like the whole mythic item system would be.
I actually, okay, this might be a hot take. I don't know. I prefer like the. Okay, I don't know how long you guys have been playing League for, but do you know the item Brutalizer?
A Brutalizer?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That's like a throwback. That's like a throwback.
No, but I think I've heard of that, but like I wasn't there playing when that was the thing.
Okay, I like that item system more. That's all you need to know. It's like old items, like. Yeah, Brutalizer was like the equivalent of Serrated Dirk. It was like double longsword, and it would give you like burst of damage. Okay, yeah, let's focus back.
This game.
Yeah, Dipanator has a massive CS lead in the top lane. 40 CS up. Looks like Omniscient is looking for something in the bot lane here. Herald is blocking mid lane. The Kempic Dragon is up. Maokai ult is down here. They're gonna be driving Jono. Jono forced to flash away. He misses the hook actually. Omniscient. Sky Sailor has to be careful here. He's taking a lot of it, and BB Kane's gonna be one to grab the kill. But look, Reset is here. So is Fungus Dungus.
Oh, they know.
Fungus Dungus have the Petrifying Gaze. Miasma goes down, Petrifying goes down. They're going after Sky Sailor. Sky Sailor goes down. Fungus Dungus is on a rampage now. Gets his Conqueror procced over the wall. He flashes. BB Payne gets tagged by the Xingzao W. He's gonna be able to go back in, and it's gonna be a kill. He's trying to donate the kill. Okay.
And that poison got it.
Thank heavens the Cassiopeia poison got it. And now Fungus Dungus is 6-0 on the Cassio. They're gonna grab the Chemtech Dragon as well. And I mean, who got the kill onto Jono? Was it BB Payne? Or was it Sky Sailor? Because if it was BB Payne, that is not very good for RPI. I mean,
I think it was BB Payne.
Yeah, because if that would have been Sky Sailor, it would have been, worth for Sky Sailor. Even like worth, I got it killed, right? But in the end, they all die and they get forward tickets Dragon as well, so. Yeah, and not only is your bot side winning, you also have a Yone who just completed his Immortal Shield Bow. Yep. Look at that beautiful score. James Bond in the jungle. 007. Okay, my bad. Okay. Instinct, 30 more CS until he completes his call. Building towards the Kraken Slayer. Sky Sailor still is decently ahead of Instinct here on the bot lane in terms of CS. And it looks like Omniscient is pinging again towards the bot side of the map. He really wants to get the Zeri ahead in this game. He really does. Fungus Dungus at 13 minutes is building. He almost actually has his full completed Seraphs. And actually, Jono and Instinct to be careful here because Omniscient has taken a longer route. He's behind them. Maokai ult is coming in. They don't see it. Instinct has to be careful here. He's going to flash. He's still going to get rooted up. Double, or actually one man from R. And I think, yeah, Omniscient as well. We're going to get the roots onto the Instinct. And Instinct gets knocked back. And it's going to be a double kill for Sky Sailor. And in the end, that's exactly what Omniscient wants. He needs to get the Zeri ahead. Reset, getting grabbed the second Herald here. Fungus Dungus just pressuring in the mid lane.
And that poison damage does a lot.
Yep. It does a lot of damage. The one change that I am excited for, speaking like the next patch items, is the Youmuu's change. Youmuu's is now going to be a mythic.
Yes.
So that's interesting. I play a lot of like lethality champions, so that's going to be interesting. I don't like The dust blade change seems pretty not balanced. Like, instead of invisibility, you're now untargetable. Like, come on, like that cannot be.
Yeah,
good.
it's not a mythic either anymore. So
Yeah, that cannot be healthy for the game. Like, whatever. Classic Riot Games fashion. Riot Games finally figured out the recipe. Let's just make everything OP. That way they can't complain. That's what they're thinking. But yeah. Fungus has the completed Archangel or the Archangels. Gonna be going for the Seraph's Embrace next. Russian Tulane is looking, yeah, he's going for the Everfrost, I believe. Sky Sailor building towards probably Runons or PD for the Zeri. Wait, what soul is that? I forgot to see.
it is a cloud.
Oh my god, it's Cloud. I'm falling asleep. I'm kidding. But yeah, no. Cloud Soul. It's a dragon that you can afford to give, let's just say. Well, not to some champions though. Some champions Cloud Soul is very, very good on, but yeah. Vigar now completed the Everfrost. Omniscient has also picked up his Demonic Embrace. RPI, if they can get this shutdown with the Cassio and give it to Sky Sailor, they'll be in a very, very nice spot. 650 bounty over to the Zeri would be very, very juicy. The thing is, Fungus is level 12. And he's almost got his completed Seraphs. So that shield is going to be helping him out a lot.
Yeah, this farm from him is crazy. 184, so much
Yeah,
more than
yeah.
everybody else in this game.
Dragon coming up here in about 15 seconds. Dipanator has rotated in here. Very, very strong. Level 13. He's gonna get tagged by that Maokai sapling though. Gonna get chunked a bit. Or did he? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a bit. The thing about Cassio is that Cassio can shred objectives. And it looks like RPI, they have their bot duo towards the top side of the map. So they're gonna be completely giving up this dragon. Trying to look for Dipanator, maybe. Trying to get something on Dipanator, but Dipanator, I think he's gonna walk into the tower. Are they gonna go for this dive? There's no wave. Omniscient is gonna wait, and yeah, they're gonna bring up Sky Sailor and BB Pain, and they're gonna try to 4-man Dipanator here in top lane. And I think they might be able to do it. Yeah, the Ornal goes down, and Dipanator gonna dodge it out. He does have the Q, he's gonna go back in. Now, on the other side, Forward Tech responding, there's 4 mans on both sides of the map here, and Fungus will grab the kill here, and it looks like Sky Sailor will chase down Dipanator. The shield bow is procced. Dipanator, he has no flash and no ult, and it is going to be Sky Sailor who grabs the kill onto Dipanator, and honestly, okay, if I'm RPI, I'm going to take that. You give Sky Sailor more gold, you're giving the Zeri more gold to carry, you're killing the Vigar on the side of Florida Tech, but see, Florida Tech got the Wind Dragon, Cloud Dragon. But like I said earlier, like, come on, like,
Yeah.
it's just like, come on, like, let's be real.
Movement speed.
Movement speed is nice on Cassio, right? Like with your passive.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think Vigar even gives that much gold right now.
Okay. I didn't want to
But
say
gold
it, but
is
you
gold.
said it.
I said it for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd much rather be the Zeri in this situation.
RPI,
Or RPI,
definitely did
yeah.
get more gold out of that.
Yeah,
Actually,
they got top tower as well, right? They
yeah,
did.
yes, they did.
Before Tech got bot tower, but they also got dragon.
That is true.
But I don't know. Yeah, this area is about like literally over 2,000 gold up on instinct here. Tech. If Zeri can get Fungus' bounty here, which is now about to be like 1,000 in total, the 700 plus the 300. If Zeri can get that, it's gonna be looking very, very good for RPI. Ooh. Dipanator finding the Ornn here. Force to flash away. Ooh, Fate Sealed coming out as well. Instinct might get die here. He's gonna flash away. Tiny Bit is gonna fight Dipanator. Instinct is gonna heal. He's gonna get barely caught by that Jono. Okay, Sky Sailor is gonna get the kill onto him, and Reese is gonna grab the kill. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Reset is gonna get the kill onto Tiny to bot. And Sky Sailor there chasing the kill onto Instinct. It's going to be a reset who grabs his shutdown, and Floratech are picking towards the Baron. I like this call. I mean, you have Dipanator who can TP in, or Dipanator's on the side lane. You just have TP in. Cassiopeia is going to be able to shred this. Yeah,
And there's Dipanator's TP.
Yep, he's going to get that. You got the wave, and he's going to TP in here. Omniscient is here, so this could be a flip if Omniscient decides to go in. Dipanator going to go over the wall. Fungus has gone over the wall, though, to try to zone out. Has to be careful here. He does have a 700 gold bounty. And just the presence of Fungus alone. Wait, Dipanator has to be careful. Yep, Floratech are going to grab the Baron, and all 5 of them are going to get it. NECC was able to come back in time. And there it is, Floratech, just like in Game 1, the 21-minute Baron instantly. And you can do that because Cassio, at 21 minutes, is level 14 with 3 full items. Has the Cosmic, Seraphs, and the Rod of Ages. Seraphs,
Completed Rod of Ages, too.
Yeah, fully stacked.
And
Yeah,
completed
completed Seraphs as well. Yep. I was about to mention that. All the items fully stacked up. And now Sky Sailor going towards the Infinity Edge. There's always I think when you play Zeri, I don't know what is better, Infinity Edge or Navori. I think Navori is kind of useless. I think Infinity Edge is just better. I don't know though. I'm not an AD player.
Yeah, I mean, Infinity Edge definitely is a lot more damage on Zeri. I've only played Zeri on casuals. I haven't played her in ranked at all. But me personally, I do like Navori. That's because I just like the ability cooldowns, like the ability haste that it gives.
But I think the damage, like.
But I think damage-wise, I do think Infinity Edge is
like,
better.
Infinity, like the spike from not having Infinity Edge to having Infinity Edge, the damage, like you can actually notice that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Infinity Edge, Dipanator picked up 1 for himself. Now with the Baron, they're gonna look to siege this bot lane here. You're gonna get this outer tower for free, and Cloud Dragon is coming up 30 seconds. You're gonna be sieging up the mid lane here. They have the siege minion. Boom. Sometimes when you have Baron, you only have like that siege minion. You just have to like kind of defend that one siege minion that's just hitting everything. Yeah. Now they're gonna back
That one
away.
siege minion does a lot of damage too.
Yeah, it does. It does.
There's the upgraded
Ornn.
item on
Upgraded. Yep, upgraded the shield though. See whatever it's called. I honestly don't know what
I don't know
items
what
are
they're
called. Some of the Ornn upgrades have actually pretty cool names. What is that called?
The Bloodward. Yeah, Bloodward. No.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't
I
like
mean,
that.
it's not awards, so it is. I don't know. Does it give more lifesteal? It does. It does give a little bit more.
Gives you more damage, more HP. I think is. Actually, I don't know. Wait, do the Ornn items not only give base stats on the items, but also like the mythic bonus?
I do not. I don't think so.
Hover over it again. No, it does not increase the mythic bonus. Okay.
Only the base stats.
But yeah, it'd be pretty insane if it also increased the mythic bonus.
I think that would be a whole nother item if that's the case. Like a whole nother, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what did Ornn do before the mythic items?
There was only like certain items that he could upgrade.
That he could upgrade, yeah, that's what I thought.
There was like Infinity Edge. What other ones were there? I can't even remember actually. Infinity Edge, Sunfire Cape, Iceborne Gauntlet, those types of items, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was able to upgrade those. Back when.
So
like,
what happened if you
Cape...
went multiple of them? Could you have? I think you could have.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Oh,
it doesn't matter anymore.
I think you got to choose. Did you get to choose? Or was it
I
just
don't.
random?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Maybe,
Who
maybe
knows?
it was like the first one, like the one that's like in the first.
The best one? Yeah.
Or like it's like about the positioning in your inventory. I don't know, man. I actually don't know how that. That's actually interesting. I don't know how that works, but. Yep. Floratech now on Soul Point. Need his Cloud Soul.
Oh, what is happening top lane?
Ooh, Fungus. Gonna get proc the Cosmic Drive there. And Tiny Tibet is gonna be using the Ram to try to escape. Dipanator, yeah, was fighting against Rush into lane, chunked him out a bit. Rush into lane did burn his flash. And now Sky Sailor has the completed Infinity Edge. in these past couple games, and this one as well. Polytechnic solo laners, Fungus Stungus and Dipanator have managed to get decently ahead of their lane opponents. Except in the last game, the Gwen versus Fjord matchup. Tiny Tibet was holding his own until there was 1v1 I think, where Dipanator got the kill on him. And yeah, it was pretty even that game to be honest in the top lane until Dipanator just got all of his items and just killed everyone. But yeah, Fungus Stungus going on to Tiny Tibet here. Forced the flash, I think. Yeah, Tiny Tibet flashed away. Now Instinct himself has picked up the Infinity Edge. This is the point where Zeri can pop off, by the way. 3-4 items, you have to be careful of the Zeri. This will be her... What item do you even go next? Like LDR? No, LDR is not even that good. You could go like BT. Bloodthirster.
I definitely think Bloodthirster would be useful here.
Yep.
I don't know. I can see just like Reset or Depanators just being able to like stop all engages, or not engages, but stop all fights with Zeri in them by just like ulting on the Zeri or like queuing on the Zeri.
Exactly.
So the Zeri's gonna have to like be wary of that.
The thing is, if you don't land your stuff on Zeri and she's able to like ghost and ult, then yeah, she's gonna be like a little frog hopping around, killing you. Yeah. Dipanator does have TP though. Level 16. He's pushing in the bot lane here. TP available in case anything happens on Baron. Oh, Jono flashing in onto the Zeri. The ult goes down as well. Cassiopeia as well goes down, and the stun. Vygar stays as well. The Zeri is still alive.
The Zeri's so...
Reset trying to flash.
And she is still alive.
She is still alive. Dipanator TP'd in, I think. No, he didn't. He just ran up. Double kill for Instinct. Instinct is hitting for free. Fungus Stungus chase down Omnishan. Omnishan will go down, and of everyone to die, Sky Sailor is the only one who survived, despite being Flash Nautilus engaged on.
Well, she was so low that she basically had to go back.
Yeah, she was out of the fight almost instantly. And Instinct grabbing that double kill in the fight. They're gonna pick up this bot inhib, and they're probably gonna get the mid inhib as well. I think they can't end the game though. Yeah, the timers are a bit too low. Pain is already up, rushing to lane and Omniscient are coming to as well. They're gonna have to hurry and reset if they want to do the dragon. Or they'll just run straight to dragon, yeah. I think they're gonna reset here. Fungus Stungus and Dipanator both have TP. They can just TP, back and TP. And I think Fungus Stungus, yeah, he has the completed death cap. He has four full items. One of the powers of Cassio is that since she does not have to build boots, you can get items. And actually, look, this is actually smart from RPI. Knowing they cannot go to Dragon, they're just going to try to go to Baron. And look, Fungus Stungus knows this. He's going to walk up to the top side of the jungle, and he's going to maybe spot them out here. Reset is already coming over as well, and so is Dipanator. They're going to leave only Instinct to hit this Dragon. Jono's coming as well. Florida Tech, so they know this is happening. They can see it, and it looks like Fungus Stungus... Oh, wait a minute. Fungus Stungus got caught by the thing. He's going to put the Petrifying Gaze down as well. He's going to get two of them. He's so speedy! With the Cosmic Drive activated as well. Sky Sailor is trying to kite Sky Sailor. He's going to get the kill. Reset is going to maybe go down as well. Reset. Oh! The Gore Drinker at the very end is going to get the kill. Triple kill for Reset. Reset. Maybe going after Omniscient. He has to be careful here. He's healing up a lot there from his passive. A quadra kill for Reset on the other side of the fight. Dipanator and Instinct cleaned up. Who was it? Was it the Ornn? It was.
It was Ornn.
And in the end, I mean, Fungus Stungus, he said, I'm going in. He just walked in. He ulted them. I mean, I was kind of scared, though. He got hit by the Everfrost. Or, sorry, the Cage and the Everfrost. And the Maokai ults. But in the end, Florida Tech, with a 12k gold lead in Game 3, will take down RPI in a 3-0 performance in this finals game. What do we think, Tony?
Like I said, I mean, they weren't able to really catch the Zeri out, but she was so low by the time like she was able to get out of like whatever engage. I think that last team fight was the Cass just ulted, or was it Jin? Was it Jin's out that went on her? But she didn't have any lifesteal, or at the time she didn't. Oh, she had lifesteal, but it wasn't enough to like really sustain her. So no matter how fed like Zeri really was, I don't even know like what angle she could have like done? Like what?
Yeah.
Where she could
I
have
think
done there?
if Zeri had an enchanter that game, they could have won. I'm just gonna say it. I think you need an enchanter with Zeri, or you're literally like losing a passive ability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I mean, her passive is like she steals other shields that the other
I
team
guess Monolith
have.
Shield.
But yeah, but those are exciting games.
Yep. That's the end of the
Real
season
fun
though as
games.
well.
That is the end of the season.
Yeah,
Florida Tech.
yep.
I think we go to nationals.
No, they went undefeated in NECC. That was the finals game. Boom.
Isn't there nationals for?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah, I think there is. But yeah, our next game will be Rocket League. Also finals game for JV, undefeated as well.
Okay.
Right.
Let's get both
But,
teams undefeated. Let's go. Let's get excited. both teams finals undefeated. Get excited. Yeah, anyways, thanks everyone. I'm gonna dip out. Also for all the Florida Tech students and RPI students maybe as well. Don't forget to study for your finals, okay? If you have finals left, I'm praying for you. Hopefully they all go well. Hopefully you get lucky. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming in tonight. Have a great rest of your night and peace.
See you guys.